Welcome to the STD Pod.
Welcome everybody to the STD Podcast, episode 7.
Siete, baby, 7.
I'm Don Shear. That's Tom. Joe. Pat is obviously not here.
Pat had an emergency in the basement. And we're not talking about his feet or his underwear. He had an emergency. It's been raining a lot. And,
the flood warnings. You get those.
might have been some Noah's Ark. Dude, it was beeping. I was at the Dollar General buying some chips, and everybody's phone just kept going off.
Oh yeah. So I was trying to put the kids to bed. The things they blasted through the house because both us and the wife had that thing set off going off.
But you're supposed to be able to block them. But even if you block them,
Well, if it's an emergency warning, you can't block it. Like if it's presidential, I think, or weather warning, you can't block it.
They're like an amateur.
And for those of you who are wondering, yes, we do have a taser available today. So we will visit that later in the show. That was a little preview for you there. But the rain.
And just for the record, my fat ass has opted out. That's
Nope,
right. I will not be doing the taser. You know why? Because I kind of like living. I kind of grow partial to breathing, and I'm not willing to fucking die.
So let's start out with that segment. Actually, so let me put the taser over here.
You know what? I would just like to stop for the laugh break that was your children. They think I'm funny, sir. They think I'm funny.
You are quite funny. You made like 4 or 5 people laugh at the same time once in the show. I was there. That was pretty cool. But
they were family, sir.
That was my uncle and his 2 uncles. All right, so basically what we like doing here on the STD podcast is talking about fun stuff to do for, because we like Jackass. I'm a big Jackass fan. Pat's more of Tom's more of the not on the Jackass thing, but
I used to like watching it when I was younger.
I like doing crazy stunts. You know what I mean? So
and all that.
So we during the we got a group chat, and so during the week we got 4 viewers now, like 2 minutes in. I like it. We're doing a good job promoting. So we kicked around ideas, and what we were doing, and some of the ideas we had that was kind of funny. People didn't really know what it was, so I brought up because I remember Bill O'Reilly's like, you know what, I could do waterboarding. It's no big deal.
No.
So I told Tom and Don, I was like, yeah, what do you guys think about waterboarding? Tom's like, nope. Like, I'm open to it.
And I'm like, you don't want to do it.
So Tom shares the meme in the group, and there's this guy like with the freaking water stuck halfway down his throat. He's
upside down on a board.
Upside down bleeding.
With a cloth over his face.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know what waterboarding is, basically you're inverted like this, and somebody takes your face, and they put a cloth over it and just dump water down your throat until you basically tell the truth. It's a horrible method of torture, and they don't really use it anymore because
it's banned by Geneva conventions.
Yeah, it's not even legal anymore.
But then in the 2000s, they're saying it was an enhanced interrogation technique, and they got a bunch of people to commit the things they didn't do just to stop it.
Yeah, Blackwater and what was the other one? The Halliburton was it all Blackwater?
Blackwater and
what was the other one?
What was the other one?
KBR.
Yeah,
that is KBR.
Kellogg, Brown and Root.
Right. Those guys are ridiculous. But we also another thing we was trying to figure out skateboarding. We couldn't figure out how that was going to work.
I'm 300 pounds, sir. Skateboarding is not going to work.
So we got skateboarding.
Do you really know how much I weigh?
So basically, all the things weren't really large people friendly. I mean, we couldn't really tase. So so then we got to the taser. So we're like, okay, we'll do the taser. And at first everybody was on board, but then Tom wasn't on board, but we done and Pat.
If you don't have a heart problem,
Tom was actually like, this is Jackass zone here. We need to really get. Can't we just talk about computers and finances and shit?
Yeah, right.
I'm a super dad. I can't be getting shocked.
Right. So, if you don't have a heart problem, you will now with the taser.
Well, here's what I worry about. In my youth, I took a lot of minifeds, and it was before the FDA really kind of made sure there was no ephedra in them.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of taking the recommended dose, because I wasn't taking them to lose weight,
I remember ephedra. I took
that stuff too. A lot of that shit, you get super high. And we used to pop like 10 at a time. Mm-hmm. And we'd call it spinning. And we'd walk around like zombies in the neighborhood for like 2 days straight, just up. It was like methamphetamine without smoking out of a light bulb.
We're talking about the same thing. I'm thinking of like ephedra, like the weight.
Yeah, they were called 50-50 minifeds.
I was thinking about
it was 50% ephedra and 50% caffeine.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So for like weight loss and energy.
Yeah, Yeah. I lost about 100 pounds one summer, just fucking walking around zombied out.
Was that Stacker 2 or some shit?
It was something like Stacker 2 before Stacker 2.
Oh, yeah,
Eminem actually, on his first album cover, has the pill on the inside of the album, the CD,
purple pill,
is a minifed.
Yeah, I remember it was like 2002, 2003 was when they started banning that stuff. Because that was when it was still like legal to get with at like GNC. I was taking that when I was in college.
The shit was like methamphetamine. You would just walk around like a zombie for days.
I didn't get it. I didn't take that much.
But we would pop 10 at a time.
Oh no,
They say take 4 a week.
Well, say like, what's the equivalent of that to like a Vibrant? You remember Vibrant? They still make that.
No, I don't remember Vibrant.
Vibrant.
I won't even take Tylenol.
It's a caffeine pill. Like back in the 90s, we used to take it just to stay awake a little bit. One time I took 5 of those and I was really crazy hyper.
Yeah.
But so I was just curious as to the level of caffeine in the Vibrant and to.
I'm not totally for sure.
All right. So how many cups of coffee would you say the caffeine would be equivalent to?
We're talking walking around like a friggin' zombie for days. I don't know exactly. I've never drank coffee.
I remember when they had the stuff in the stacker too. Like I couldn't take the full dose. I just half dose it before a workout. Otherwise, I'd have a heart palpitation.
Yeah, but that's what I'm worried about. Is I did so much damage to my heart back then, and as you can all see, I'm not exactly eating the healthiest. Well, I am now, but back then I wasn't. When I got all this here. Oh, by the way, I'm down a whole fucking cup, bro.
Oh, nice.
A whole cup size.
You're a C or a D now? You know how I measure
Double
cups?
D,
You know how I measure cups?
I'm a double D.
For those
sir.
of you, some of you guys know I'm an expert on titties.
See right there, I got a tattoo.
If you take the boob, you measure from the nipple to the underside of the boob. And if you're like 1 inch, that's like an A, 2 inches of B, C, D, double E, whatever. So if you're like a double D, that's like 5 inches from your nipple to the bottom of your boob. Those are some nice big titties. That's what we like here on the STD podcast. Now back to the Taser. I was looking at this when you guys were talking about that. You can look in here, you can see all them fucking barbs. See that?
Oh yeah, like the.
That thing goes 15 feet, dude. You can be standing by the thing go. Brr. So if somebody's attacking you, what you're supposed to do is pull it out and just load it in on it. I saw the video online, and we're down to 1 viewer now. We're up to 4, and I just did something.
It's gonna fluctuate. It always does. Don't pay
That's
attention
true,
to the viewers. Let's keep rolling.
That's true.
And people watch it during the week too. And if you can't watch live, watch it during the week. It's the same thing.
Oh, that's right. We got the button too. If you look on the bottom of the screen, right where Tom's at, you go subscribe.
Right by his nipple.
Yeah,
if you look right by his nipple, you can
If you click
subscribe.
over there, there's a little logo.
Pinch his nipple and subscribe.
Yeah, if you click on that, you can subscribe. Now you can subscribe the normal way if you're already subscribing. But if you're watching this like after the fact, like it's not Friday, then you just click that and subscribe. But yeah, with those with that freaking Taser, man. I mean, I saw the video online. The guy was literally just he fell over. Like it gets into your muscles. And
That's another thing I'm worried about. Aren't you worried about pissing yourself?
Your entire body locks up.
You do realize you can lose all fucking control of your bowels. Like,
well, we're not doing the barbs. We're not doing the barbs.
But even
We're not
without
doing
it,
the gun.
even without it, you can still
Go to
shit
the
piss
bathroom
yourself.
first.
Well, we might have a special guest later.
I mean, it's going to be a bonus show if you have to hose off your fucking garage floor.
So basically the very, very violent things we were going to do, kind of, we're still kicking around.
I think I would still be down for waterboarding. I think I would still try it. As long as there was like immediately when I say enough, it's
Right, I see what you're saying. Like,
But
as soon as you touch
even-
the air ground or whatever.
But even then, don't that kind of make you look like a sissy because you can't do it there? You get what I'm saying?
But then,
I would have to see how far I can push it. That's what worries me.
Yeah.
Just try. Have your wife do it to you. Seriously, just like bathtub.
She
clean
wouldn't
bath,
quit.
pour water on your nose and your mouth with a towel over it, and just see how long you can take it.
She wouldn't quit. That's the problem.
Oh, our special guest is ready.
That's what I worry about. We will have a special guest.
We are going to have a
I don't know who it is, but that would be 4, sir. The 4, 1 is missing.
4, that's right. Pat is here in spirit. Oh, you got shack sandals, dude. I like it. Is that the shack?
Yeah, that's the shack.
Yeah, he's here.
That's Brian. Brian should be. All right, so yeah, we
These
did.
are the Walmart specials.
I never wear slides, but today I'm wearing slides just because it was fucking hot as shit.
I got the New Balance dad shoes.
Tom loves
I just bought some New Balances
They're
for
the
the
ones-
gym.
They're like the ones that fit my fat feet.
Well, let me rephrase that. I got some New Balances for free for the gym. Because Kohl's gave my wife Kohl casts, so she went
Oh, my
there.
wife loves the cold cash.
Here's the thing, though. They sent her the wrong shoes originally. They sent her gray instead of purple.
Good luck, what?
She calls like, "Yo, I'm gonna return these," and the lady's like, "No, if you don't like them, donate them or give them away to somebody. Keep them. We're gonna send you the shoes you wanted."
Ladies and
So she got
gentlemen,
3 pairs of shoes
we have
out
a
of this.
special guest with us today from Cleveland, Ohio.
Ohio.
Ace Dude's Trey. For those of you who live in Cleveland, you know what that means.
You guys
It's Brian Gibson. We spoke to one earlier about we'll open that one here in a second. Since Pat's not here, we got Brian joining us.
Special guest.
Special guest
for Pat.
Brian's a cool dude. I know him from back in the old neighborhood. He's He has some controversial views, but he's a
So
really
we
good
have
talker.
2 North Olmsted people and 2 Cleveland people.
Very controversial.
Very controversial. Brian is
The
all
violence
about.
is normal now. It's
Yeah.
50-50.
Shit just got real with B. Gibson here, baby. I'm telling you what, man. This dude is for
So how you guys doing? Who's getting tased today?
We're doing good. We never went around the table and asked everybody's week was going yet. We haven't really got to intro.
Well, we've just been sidetracked in bullshit.
Yeah, we were
So
yapping.
let me get back on this thing. Tom, how was your week?
Oh, it's great. Got some new phones. Got a new iPhone.
Dude,
XR.
Tom got an iPhone
Yeah.
X.
He can't show it because he
fucking-
ran it back to the van because he didn't want to take the chance.
He
of
doesn't have his
cracking it.
case.
There's no
Yeah,
case.
there's
I got
no
no
case.
case on it, so
If you got no case, you can't be using this shit.
right. So I didn't want to trust
Now,
over here.
Tom had a flip phone before, right? Or what kind of phone did you have?
No, I had the Moto G, that
Oh.
5G that you had.
Okay, okay. So you had the same phone I did. And then, by the way, I dropped my phone to the Major League Baseball game last week. So for the first time in 100 years, I got back on
the
this.
live action.
Now, is that a screen protector? Or
No, that's
Oh,
That's actual
shit.
screen.
What's that? Galaxy also.
If you can see in the
put a screen protector on your shit
Yeah.
at all times, man.
Oh, Sue was watching. Jimmy was. Jimmy, don't start crying. No, Jake's not gonna come. Don't start crying live on the air. They'll be embarrassed. The What was I gonna do?
Oh, nice hair, Jimmy. I like that, man.
check
Red.
out the garage. It's actually clean a little bit.
Yeah, check it out. We spent
see the
several
floor.
hours. You can see the floor.
Nice.
Where the water
Several.
thing over here.
Telling you, man, you should let me come in here and decorate.
That's
Dude. I set you guys up a
stuff.
nice backdrop.
My decorating
Big
budget.
STD on there. Brown
We got the t-shirts out.
Yeah, we got, all the t-shirt came. For those of you who didn't see the t-shirt, it came. I showed it earlier, but it came. For now, it's gonna be our
I love it.
How
our
far
wallpaper.
can
It'll be our
it
wallpaper
bend
here,
over?
so. As of now, we've
My
sold
dance
0
uniform?
t-shirts on the site.
Actually, you sold one because you bought one.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So the number is 1.
that's true. We sold exactly one that my tummy needs and hang on the wall. And if you want to buy that, you can because that's the only one I got. You go on the website and buy one yourself. It's on the Facebook page. It's
How
on
much you letting
Teespring
go
as well.
for?
What's that?
How much you letting them go for?
It's like $20 and then there's shipping, something like that. So it's like 26.
I don't know if I love STDs.
Are you single or married?
Married.
Oh, you're married. Okay, so
Well, not married.
none of us
He's
are
no,
single,
you're-
so none of us could really
He's well, not
chance
what's
it
the-
by
what's the
going
word?
out in public
Common law
wearing your
marriage.
shirt to see how many girls you can pick
Yeah,
up.
and I don't care.
Tom, you know what common law marriage is? What's the common law in Ohio? Is it 10 years?
I don't think common law exists in Ohio.
I think it does.
No,
I think it's
I
10
think
years,
if you're like cohabiting for like 10 years.
They've been
and
living
you
together
share
since the
expenses
90s.
and that kind of thing.
No,
The 90s,
we've
right?
been together since '96. We've been living together since 2002.
We bought a house.
But I think
Yeah.
it's not forced though. Like you have to apply for it still.
Yeah.
Like they don't just like give it to you. So if there's like benefits you need to.
Well, if you're gonna get to that point, you're probably just gonna get married anyway. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck it. It's like $40.
Common law marriage does not exist since 1991.
Oh wow! And you guys weren't dating in '91. You guys were too little.
If your common law marriage precedes 1991, it's considered legal.
grandfathered in.
Right. But after 91, there's no such thing as
I
common
mean,
law.
at that point, why just get fucking married? I mean, it's like if you're gonna rely on the common law benefits from 1961 or '91 or whatever. It's like why even bother?
Here's my thing. After 10 years, you know a person. That's the only time you should really get married to begin with.
There really
It
should
takes
be.
a while to really get to know somebody.
There really should be a waiting period on marriage.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like having kids. You should have to pass some tests.
Well, you should at least be together for at least 24 months or something like that.
right, well, it's like people, people, and primarily chicks want to get married right away because chicks like getting married. They like that. It's my day with the dress.
It's all the
and the cake
pomp
and-
and circumstance.
Right. It's like their royal day and shit. They get to be Princess Di of Calcutta or wherever the fuck. And so they get all that. So they pressure people into getting married. So they're always like, well, why would you wait 5 years? It's too long. If you're gonna wait your whole life, that's your whole life. So what's 5 years if you wait your whole life? You can't give me 5 years to wait. You know what I mean? So you
I
should
waited
really wait.
5 years to propose to my wife and then 5 more years to marry her.
I didn't oppose wedding proposal. You're pregnant first, and then kind of works as
Oh, we already had a kid before I proposed. So I guess we kind of did the same thing. We went hillbilly way. We just did it the backwards way.
Did you have a ceremony or not ceremony? Like a party, like a?
Well, we had to
church
get
and all
married
that?
twice. I went to the. Here's what really messed up. Check this out. We filed for the wedding license, and she was like, "Well, I'm going to call the mayor's office and see when we can get in to get married." I was thinking it was going to be a couple months, right? They were like,
Calm
"Oh,
down.
you can come in Monday." I'm like, "Hold up." So we're getting married Monday. It was like the fucking express lane of marriages, and everybody in my family got pissed off because we didn't tell anybody. We just went and did it.
So you did the Walmart self-checkout.
Yeah,
on
if
marriage.
you're
Pretty
I
much.
think if you're just getting a legal
And
marriage,
then have the wedding.
a legal marriage. is
Yeah,
like-
we had a ceremony later.
just for like legal purposes, it's super quick because you just go down to the courthouse and do it. But like she's planning on a wedding and like getting a hall and all that stuff. You gotta plan that stuff like year in advance.
Well, there's so much unnecessary expenses of weddings. I mean, and this is going to piss a lot of people off because people have their little businesses or whatever. But I mean, how often do you look at a wedding photograph album? I maybe looked at that fucking DVD twice in 10 years I've had it. And I paid, we had this mutual friend, Bobby, his dad did it. And, you know, I bought a camera and I paid like $300, I think, with the camera, and I got to keep the camera. I paid him like $80. There's people out there who charge $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 for photoing it, and then they hire another guy to video it.
Yeah.
And they do all these stupid poses like this. We know what the fucking pose is fake when you're doing that. You know, have the candid. That's not a candid. Candid is when you're actually doing things. And then these bridezillas get in there and they want fucking, 15. They're going to travel to 8 different Cleveland signs and do all the same poses at the Cleveland sign. It doesn't matter. Just fucking Photoshop what you want in there. It's such a fucking waste, man.
Well, see, that's why me and Jenny's opposite too. I want to get married. I think we deserve that, Joe.
You do.
We deserve the party. She don't want to get married, but I want to do the whole 9. You know what I mean? Bachelor party.
Oh yeah, bachelor parties is raw.
Because we deserve that, right? We've been with Jenny just as long as I have. You know what I mean? So
right. When you marry somebody, you marry their friends, man. You really do.
fuck yeah.
Like if you don't like your friends and family, you're just not going to go on with that person. That's why that 5-year waiting period comes into play.
But Jenny's cool though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Jenny's awesome, man. I like Jenny.
So Brian, how was your week?
Shout out, Jenny. Good. I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I don't do shit. Smoke pot 5 times a week and drink beer and change shitty diapers.
This baby's like, yeah, we got the diaper crew, the diaper corner.
We got super dad and drunk dad.
When I can drink, that is, yeah.
That's true, because he can't drink when he's breastfeeding. He has one of those things like
Yeah,
that. Meet the parents with the
start to
nipple.
like 3:34.
This is not one beer for the week.
Are you one of them that goes, it's 3:30 somewhere?
Yeah.
So how old are your kids?
Just 2. She just turned 2. First kid, and we've been together for 23 years, I think. 2019.
Damn, y'all waited a while.
Yeah. Well, we moved in only 5 years. We got together when we was in 96. We moved in together.
89. He's
Wow,
89.
96. I was in middle school, I think.
I was just getting kicked out of high school.
Yeah, Brian is older than both these guys.
So how old are you?
39?
Oh, I'm 39.
Yeah.
Oh, so Tom's
Wait a
not
minute.
19, yeah.
Yeah.
20, yeah. May.
Did you guys go to school together? You guys both lived in Cleveland. They had busing back then.
I grew up on the east side, and I went to hood schools on the east side.
We did too. Didn't you go to Mary B. Martin? Where'd you go to?
Daniel Morgan, and then up here on John Marshall.
My wife went to John Marshall. I didn't go to John Marshall.
Marshall, didn't they close or remodel or some shit?
Remodel, yeah.
Yeah, they completely tore it down and built a new one, I think.
It's nice that they're building a new high school on the west side. What is that about? Right in the
Or
center.
West Tech or something.
Yeah.
They should tear down those West Tech condos and rebuild the high school because that was a failure.
You know, I heard them condos are really nice.
Did they get rid of those fucking Katrina immigrants in
I
there?
don't know. I don't know about no.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, back in 2005, there was a giant hurricane hit the coast of the Gulf Coast, primarily New Orleans. It's called Hurricane Katrina. A lot of the refugees got, FEMA money from all the nation. They just shipped them wherever. Most of them went to Houston, but several of them came up to Cleveland. And they housed them at the brand new, recently renovated West Tech condominiums back then. And boy, it was a crime wave, wasn't it? That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
We're going to get some complaints about that, Joe.
Not really. Who the fuck's gonna be watching for the West Tech?
Well, anybody is from 93rd would be like,
Right.
Yeah, true.
We're talking about shit that our friends know, so it's not like they're not going to know that shit. But,
So how was your week?
it was good, man. I fucking had my exam up in Erie. What's going on there? Hey, you can't have music in the podcast, bro, because then we'll get copyright strikes.
Oh, really?
For real.
Yeah, good band.
Like, seriously, just even like a 2-second note of something, they recognize that shit.
Yeah, they'll recognize it. This right
And I
off.
don't want to have to put on the thing, I do not have the rights to this music. Get your skills show video, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I went up to Erie, had that, and then, what else? I didn't go out on West Boulevard?
West Boulevard for a long time. Huh?
For 87 to 08.
So you spent all your
08 when I went to Jersey.
all your junior high, Central Catholic, huh?
Yeah.
Central Catholic, man. Green van.
But then, what day was it? Tuesday. Yeah, that's it, man. And I cleaned out the garage Monday, dude. You see that?
How did none of us show up at TikTok on Tuesday?
Oh, that's what we was gonna talk about Tuesday. Yeah, then we had.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
None of us showed up.
None of us did. If you were out there and you went to the talk, boy, I mean, I'm sure it was a great show. But yeah, I apologize for
No,
that.
Lakewood comedy sucks.
That's true. That's true. According to Don doesn't like it. So, some of the comics are okay.
You're all right,
Some are
bro.
okay.
Did you see the flyer I sent you?
Yeah, I was.
How is that even remotely okay? It's
I
a
know.
dude in a sundress with a basket promoting a comedy show.
Oh yeah.
What?
He's got a full beard, legs hairy as shit. He ain't even trying to look like a halfway decent drag queen.
You know why I have a problem with drag? I don't have a problem with drag queens, but when they do the we had our first bug zap of the night. Wow.
This one didn't smoke like last week.
No, if you were watching us
There
last
was
week,
one last week that was on there for
Yeah.
a good
Oh, you
second.
better watch out. You're in the splash zone because when they pop.
Yeah. For those of you who didn't know, last week we got a bug zapper. I got a bug zapper at Amazon. And so if you notice me looking that way, it's because the bug just got zapped, and it's really cool. It's still new to me.
Our ADD kicks in and we go, bug.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what happened.
But if you're from the area, you know it rained tonight. So, like, the amount of bugs is as bad as it was last week. So it's not too bad, but our entertainment value with the bug zappers kind of decreased a little bit. So,
So,
how was your week, Brandon? How's the working out been going, man?
I was about to get to that.
Okay.
Something pissed me off again today at the gym.
Okay.
First of all, I have no business at Ohio City's gym. I realize that now.
Hey, big.
Even though I'm not like one of these Richie suburban guys, I go to the Parma gym for a reason. This dude's at this machine, and he's there for a good 45 minutes.
What machine?
Go the arm press.
Okay.
You know, he's there for 45 fucking minutes.
It's a long time to be on.
Just sitting there.
No.
Not lifting nothing. I'm working all the way around this motherfucker, waiting for this dude to get off this machine so I can do my shit and get the fuck up out of there. He's sitting there. Just sitting there, playing on his phone. Just sitting there. Dude, either you shit or get off the commode, bro. Use the fucking machine or leave.
Right.
Gotta get him up.
Whoa, that's loud. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry, this is my daughter.
All right, she's done.
Give somebody about
Hello?
5 minutes. Like,
I'm on the air. What do you want?
Yeah. So I
No, what do you want? Hurry up.
how's it going, Joe?
Not bad, man. I'm enjoying
Goodbye,
this.
Olivia.
Yeah.
Olivia didn't know that they were on there.
Goodbye, Olivia.
Yeah.
I'm on the air.
Was it an emergency? What happened, bro? Was the hamster cool?
Can you bring my bathing suit by tomorrow?
Oh, well, she wants to go swimming, probably. It's going to be, I saw
Oh,
the forecast. It's like
That's
6 degrees
a
cooler.
textable question.
That's a textable question.
Well, that's something to wait till after 11 o'clock when the show's over.
Exactly.
Like Johnny Carson.
You know what
when he
time I
gets
do my
fucking
fucking
phone
show?
out and be like,
I do it every week.
Okay.
I have a phone call for you, Mr. Costa. Who is it? It's your
We-
third wife with the alimony payment that was rejected.
We went to the what's that thing called down in Lake Erie?
Oh,
Lake
Erie Live or
That's
Edgewater
what it
Live.
is.
Edgewater Live. Yeah, yeah.
Because my daughter works or knows the people. in
And
the
she had to
band.
be packed, dude, because the previous two were rained out.
Well, it wasn't that bad actually, because nobody knows who this band is. They suck. It was like some kind of emo boy band where the guy drew on his face and makeup and shit. But nonetheless, it was a good time. I enjoyed hanging out with my wife. I stayed far away from the horrible music. But what they should do down there is a comedy night. I think that would be fucking huge down there.
You think the comedy outdoor concept works with that big of a crowd? though?
Yes, if you get the right comedians.
That's true.
If you load it down with a bunch of Lakewood fucking Jerry Seinfelds,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna. You know what I was thinking? No, Beavis, fucking tell me or get off the stage. Jesus Christ, Lakewood comedy sucks. All right, I'm done.
Don's from the east side. He doesn't like Lakewood comedy.
I don't like Lakewood anything.
If you're out there in the chat world, the chat is working. I see Sue's been chatting down there. I know Sue, you've been
Check by yourself.
tipping back a couple guys. Okay, we got some guys here doing there. So now, let's see. We're going to get into some topics here.
Well,
Let's,
one thing we're talking about was the different kinds of things we were going to do.
Oh, that's
and then not do, like mace, taser,
Mace?
waterboarding.
what was the other one to keep up with?
I would be willing to do.
Oh, tattooing was the other one we had. Did you bring your tattoo gun or no?
No, I'll bring it next time.
Oh, okay. We might do some live tattooing on there next week because Pat wanted a shamrock.
Yeah.
I think he might be Irish. His Bolger's an Irish name. Or, I don't know if you wanted to use his last name. But
I probably not have to use his last name. That would be good.
It doesn't matter.
But I think it's on the pages and shit. So it don't
Yeah,
matter.
it's already linked on the thing.
If y'all wanted to know our last names, you could easily find them.
That's true. Mine probably says on my shirt somewhere. Or like you can probably just look in the background, see an old uniform or something. You know what I mean? There's Sue did the slap head emoji. That's usually
Yeah,
funny.
so,
That's crazy.
I was thinking the only thing I'd probably do is like something super hot and spicy. I'm not getting.
Where do you draw the line?
For what? How
For what you want? No, for what you're willing to do.
Are you willing to bleed for the show? That's what he says.
No.
Well, what? Thank your
No, thank
dedication.
you.
I see. He was willing to kill that puppy
I'm
in the Marine
perfectly
Corps.
fine and content with going home after this and not having any repercussions of having to, wash my face with mace or take barbs out of my skin or have a tick for the rest of my life because you guys tried tasing me in the top of my neck.
We were getting a neck taser. We were getting tased nobody in the balls. We're not like Jack. We don't
What?
MTV or anything like that. But
When I was like 15 years old, I was at a party, and this chick thought she was funny. She took a stun gun and stuck it to her nipple. She didn't think it would really have an effect.
were they pierced?
No, it was just a regular. I don't know. It wasn't pierced. She was like 15 years old at the time.
Busted up blood.
But damn near fucking shot herself across the room when she shocked her tit, man.
When
Lay her
Brian,
ass down.
I got a story about
Thing is
Brian.
to shock yourself,
Because it's
right
close
next
to your heart. Right.
When Brian was 13 and I was 16, I headbutted him and he fell down on the ground. I swear to
We
God.
used to get headbutt matches.
We used to headbutt each other and I headbutted him so hard.
This is the most West Side thing. Y'all would just headbutt each other?
Dude, I was
How are you guys 3 years apart now? I thought you said you were the same age.
I'm
Because he
39
headbutted him
now.
back 3 years in
Me
time.
and him were the
Yeah, when I was
Okay,
when I was a senior, he would have been a
Yeah.
sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore, yeah.
Yeah, but it would headbutt him all the, we would just fucking, but one time in front of this kid Don's house. Don, there was your
We
last
used to headbutt a lot
Okay.
of things, Joe.
Yeah, that big head, man. I still do that big head. It explains a lot of the things why people,
Next week, we're headbutting things.
Ugh. All right, what else?
I will
Oh,
do
we
just
talked-
about
Wings.
anything.
Yeah, Brian's pretty crazy, man. You want to take a taser? How many drinks you got?
Yeah, well, I took a couple shots. I only got a couple beer. Maybe another one. I'll take
Wait a minute.
Maybe not
Well,
tattoos, no dicks on face or nothing like that.
Oh, no. Nobody's going to tattoo dick on their face. That's ridiculous.
Like, as long as it's not a dick, I take a tattoo. As long as it's not
How many
a dick.
tattoos do you got, big?
It's like,
I'm the only one who hasn't got no tattoos. I got nothing.
something like that. 5 or
That's
6.
the other one.
Susan,
Are you willing to get a tattoo?
I am and I ain't. I don't know. Because every time I get lazy, I don't know what I would get. I mean, I know I wanted to get like a whole Cleveland thing.
No, if you do, Joe, you should get a high arm one. A high arm little one.
Right,
Nothing
right.
too big.
Right, so it's
Get like-
easily coverable.
VA or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything you want. Just not too
Air
big,
Force.
not too huge. Something that's, no more than 5 inches. Something
North
cool.
Olmsted. I get 44070.
You get the water tower tattooed on you.
I like it. Well, there's this group called North
Green
Olmsted.
pipe.
You might be from North Olmsted or wherever. And this chick has this tattoo of the whole.
Thigh.
It's like literally her full fucking leg.
Oh, yeah.
It's nuts.
Oh, yeah, they're crazy. So the North Olmsted Facebook page, they're crazy about this water tower. I don't know what it is. Like, they're obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's every picture they just want fucking.
They probably
more
partied
water.
there a couple times.
Yeah.
Well, it has that
PTSD.
nice.
You hear of the old timers talk about, yeah, I remember climbing that water tower.
Well,
Like, yeah, you could do that now. You get arrested.
Well, it's funny. Everything they talk about in the North Olmsted group is shit you would get arrested for. So
Yeah.
all these old people, our dad's age, our parents' age, and shit like
But
that.
see, that's what's wrong with this generation, too, is that you can't do all that shit anymore.
All
Well,
these,
this generation
this
didn't
generation
make
has
the laws.
they don't have nothing to do. They
Well,
can't-
I know it's
yeah.
kind of y'all's fault, but I wasn't going to.
Not my fault.
You guys.
Oh, now slow down on that because this generation had more access to stuff that I wish I had.
Oh, for
access
sure.
to.
Oh,
When
This-
I was
yeah.
16 to 21, you know what I mean? I'd be a totally different guy if I
Yeah, but your sense of
Facebook
adventure is
is-
different
yeah,
because
very,
you're inside all the
different.
time. You don't get to go out and explore. I remember going out just getting stoned, walking around for hours. You get what I'm saying? Or
We
walking
go to the
around all
park.
night like a
Oh,
fucking zombie.
Remember the Green Bridge when we climbed up that?
Yeah. We was talking about that yesterday. Me and Brian Allscrews.
See, this generation's tells are going to be, remember that one time on Facebook when I put up this meme?
Everything,
That ain't a life.
Straight meme.
You might as well live in a fucking bubble.
it's a great meme, bro. Share it with me. Share it to your device too, bro.
Timeless meme.
Right.
Except for this generation, I was like, hey, remember that one time I posted that thing? Yeah, I can't get any jobs anymore because
Well, I was talking in the fact
Ooh,
of
well-
like being able to access people. You can access people that you don't talk to on a daily thing by Facebook. Like, hey, we're all gonna, you know what I mean?
If you know how to use
Meet
social
up
media,
at
right?
the
Yeah.
park, you know what I mean? And
Well,
everybody's
even
like,
something
oh,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah,
But don't you
yeah.
think that also gives it a sense of not as personal? You
Oh,
get what I'm
oh, of
saying?
Well, you can share
Like,
this
I don't
little.
know. If you were going to go hang out at the park, you're only going to be able to contact so many people because you got to call this person and that person's got to call his people. You're not going to contact 150 people at once. So it takes
But
that
no,
personal level
But
out
no,
of it.
back then, you wouldn't be able to contact.
That's what I'm saying.
These days, you can
You can
contact.
contact.
So I imagine
200
it would
easy.
be more personal, is because you're not just texting, but like if you actually make a group thing out of it, like, hey, we're all gonna meet up here, we're gonna do this. I would know a lot more people than I know.
We used to remember calling work phones? Remember that shit? We used to call pizza, hey, what's up? We used to get in trouble for calling work phones.
Pizza.
We used to have such a good memory. I memorized every phone number I heard before 2004. Prior to that, anything after 2004, I don't remember. But we would just call each other on these fucking payphones. Remember that at the Pizza Hut
So
over
we used
there?
to party hard.
I can't, dude.
We used to
How
party
the fuck are we
crazy
alive with
hard,
some of this
bro.
Do
shit?
you remember any commercial ringtone numbers?
Oh,
So it was like
Garfield, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Right.
That is sad, bro.
Well, everybody from Cleveland knows
You know
that.
that's a solid jingle though. If people remember it decades later.
Well, there was
They haven't heard it.
the Pizza Hut one where it was like 5244444, 5244444, Pizza Hut delivery, you'll get it. Hot if you please. 5244444.
Mom's got a whole bunch of VCR tapes, and she used to do that. She didn't stop or pause or nothing. She just used to record
Record all the way.
all the way through. So that's
Fast
why I
forward
think it's
through the
really cool.
commercials.
You see some of them old commercials, and you're just like, it just like hits you like, wow, you know, like really, it's a nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like back then, if GI Joe came on at 6:30 and you wasn't home to watch GI Joe, well, guess what?
You had to miss
You,
this.
yeah, you wasn't watching GI Joe.
There wasn't no DVR and
Yeah,
none of
yeah,
that
yeah,
bullshit.
Well, now it's funny though. You've seen the transition with like these two with my kids. Like I remember when they were babies, we used to watch the Baby Channel, Disney Junior, and shit like that. And then as they grow up, they don't watch fucking no TV. Like it's all YouTube and you know
Yeah, I
all
watch
these gaming
TV
channels and
anymore.
stuff like
What's
that.
the point of TV when you can just on demand watch specifically
Whatever the fuck
whatever
you
I
want.
want.
That's the beauty of YouTube. Shout out to YouTube for our hosting service, for the free platform and all that. But the man, it's the television, YouTube. Man, anybody can do it.
Remember in like, what was that, 2003, 2004, when YouTube didn't think it could handle all the information and stuff they was getting, and somebody finally bought them out or something
Google
like that. Yeah, it was something like that.
They got those Google servers going.
Yeah, but they didn't think that they was going to be able
Google
to
used to have a competing video service.
hold all the information that people was constantly posting and stuff like that.
Yahoo used to use Google as their search engine. When Google first came out. All right, let's what was the first topic? Give me some topics here.
Wins.
Very
Who wins at the end?
What do we got? We got news, controversy.
There's a Taser.
Oh, in our Deadpool, nobody scored any points.
Yeah, so
Oh, I have to get in this, you guys.
But
I've been a
Outlaws,
Deadpool guy since at least 2002.
not Deadpool.
we're not talking the cartoon.
No, I'm talking the Bull. Bob Barker, fucking, you know what I mean?
Well, if you want, well, we can. I'll tell you what, we can do you an honorary name on the bottom.
Oh, please,
Whoa.
include me. I would love to. I'm really good at these things, you guys. I can call them.
Now,
Somebody's got to break this because right now there's no points across the
well,
board.
now so far,
And how the fuck did everybody miss that Chapman?
Well, the only one I lost was what's the rich guy's name?
And Alf's father. died.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
well, Alf. Dead on arrival.
Rockefeller. I lost
So-
David
so if
Rockefeller.
you get in-
I had him for a long time. He
Right.
died.
It was $25.
Yeah,
kicked
are
him
you-
So
down.
whoever gets the most points at the end of the year gets now $125.
Yeah, so now you got to put it. You want to put
Unless you
$45 for
Yes,
this?
I ain't got it on me now, but I will.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I will.
And the
Well, it's not
loser
the
has to,
What was the loser?
I think it was eat hot wings while
We-
listening
we
to
had-
the worst music.
We had,
Right.
we had a list
Or
of
we
something.
just keep it to $100 and just do 20 each.
Yeah.
Whatever I do.
We can do that if you want.
I'll throw
Actually,
it.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be willing to throw an extra 5 since I'm a late comer.
No,
Well,
keep it 20
straight.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, 20 is
to
perfect.
$100.
That way you can just take 20 out of the 18 minutes. Easier.
Right.
All right, so we got 10 rounds. Let me put 1 through 10.
So we're gonna do an impromptu draft with Brian taking 10 celebrities.
So Mr. Brian.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right
Right
now.
We got to think. We got to
Okay,
think.
well, let's
Come on,
think.
so let's do news. We got to think.
Well,
You
let's
know,
All right, yeah.
I'm going to pick some good ones.
You,
guys.
you think for
I
about
know
10,
people
15
that are older
minutes or
than
so.
Brian.
We'll talk about our next topic, then we'll get into Brian's Deadpool thing.
I know people
Sound
that are.
good?
All right, cool. Let's
Now here's the strategy though. You don't want to go too old.
No, I like going Hollywood
Like
stars.
he is the
Individual
senior
Like Nick
citizen.
Starr. You know what I mean? The dude that played in Terminator 3, he's going to die soon.
Right.
The nigga don't get off
Did you,
heroin off his
did you
Skid
watch
Row.
our pool though when we did it, when you drafted?
I think that was like the first or second episode.
First
you guys
episode.
did.
It was the first episode. So my methodology was
Now is he allowed to repeat picks, or
No,
you have to pick
it's
10
one
that have
per-
not been picked?
because we couldn't pick other people's.
Yeah,
so
right.
I had one that
That's
you guys took, so I had bypass.
Well, not one that I took. I took all young people.
Yeah.
I think Ric Flair is the oldest one I took,
That's
and
a
he
good one.
really looked like he was getting ready to die. The motherfucker pulled through.
All right,
Joe killed him twice, and he's still alive.
I know.
It's not a bad pick. I mean, 3 years.
All right, so the first topic was going to be the NBA. Besides, that was mainly me and Pat. Do you know anything about basketball?
No, not really. I know that different countries get the championship.
But, you know, the Toronto Raptors won.
Yeah,
Fuck
Canada.
Canada, dude. If you're from Canada, you're not allowed to watch the show. I don't care. You're not demographic.
Oh, man, I like Canada.
Look, nobody who gets their
I
milk
like
in
Canada,
bags
man.
are allowed
I think
to
they
watch
get
our
a bad
show.
deal. I used to be like, fuck
In
Canada. just for
Canada,
the joke of
they
it.
bring your milk in a fucking
I like Canada.
like a bag, like
I heard the dispensaries in Canada are delivery only.
like a thick plastic
What do
bag.
you mean?
Like to do the
It's legal.
you ever worked at like a fast food joint? How they put the cream for the ice cream machine? Oh, they all come in bags.
Yeah,
Well,
and that's
yeah.
exactly the same thing. That's how their milk comes.
I got a funny story about Canada.
Like if your milk ain't jugged, you can't watch the show.
When I was back, we're talking about Canada. One of my buddies had a bachelor party. It was a bachelor party. Yeah,
You know, I've
bachelor
never
party.
been to a bachelor party.
Really?
I didn't even have a bachelor
Oh
party.
shit! Mine was up at the
We got a
Silver
Monday morning
Horse.
wedding.
It was up at the Silver Horse there in Brook Park Road. So I was up in Canada for my buddy Anthony's bachelor party. It was Windsor. It was 2002, 2003, something like that. I was up there with many mutual friends, and we're coming out of the club, and I lose these guys. And
Windsor, that's the Detroit side.
yeah, that's the Detroit side over there. And you know, so I lost them. I was fucking wasted, dude. I ended up drinking beer with these homeless guys. Everybody in Canada is fucking whatever. You know, I could run the country with my street skills from Clayton because everybody's so fucking nice and polite and shit. So I can start partying with these homeless guys. I can't find these guys. But I was like, I'm gonna fuck with Hernan in there. So I called Hernan's phone, and why should I say his name? That's out there now. I called Hernan's phone. No, it's Sidoti. I called Anthony's phone.
I shouldn't say his name, but I'm going to add another name now too.
Yeah, full
But
name.
I called someone, I was like, dude, they're about to arrest me. I can't talk about it. And I said that, but I didn't answer the phone the rest of the things because I was drunk. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with them.
That's funny.
They went to the Windsor police station. Like, yeah, our buddy said he was here to be arrested.
Oh, that's horrible.
Good.
It was so bad.
I would be so
It
good.
was so bad. So finally,
did they stay there or they like just leave after that?
no, they left after that. They realized I was fucking with them. And then they saw me in the elevator and they fucking with me. My arms, they just killed it, man. That was that was a try. Another time I was in Canada, I went to Niagara Falls, man. And I was there with a friend at the time I was going out with. And I was by the pool, and I broke a bottle on the side of the pool. And I was really drunk. I didn't want anybody to notice it, so I kicked the bottle into the pool.
Oh, the kick.
Oh, that's so shitty.
Oh, yeah, it was horrible. I was
You
really,
are a horrible human being.
Yeah,
well, I'm sure they figured it out after a while.
you could have like oops, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Let's clean it up. Let's get some the pool vacuum cleaner in there.
Yeah.
You can have kids with bloody feet.
Because to me, that's not a big deal unless you're the person cutting yourself, and then that's when it's like the coolest.
Oh, Dobie said, who's
I'm
the
gonna
special
get
period?
sue.
Dobes, the special guest is my buddy Brian. Say hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Dobie's watching us here on the live cast. So, so the NBA free agency. Now, do you have any opinion on who you want to go where? You're kind of apathetic at this point.
Nope, don't know nothing about the NBA. Don't follow it that much.
Okay, so it's kind
I'm
of
a football
a bad
guy.
thing. So we have to go on to the next topic because
Yeah, because I don't know shit about
I don't
basketball.
know if you're watching the NBA and
I know enough. I know players. Actually, I can say something about that.
LeBron still caps.
I just found out that Allen Iverson made over $600 million in his career, and he's like totally fucking broke.
he did not make $600 million.
That's a big thing. That's
Net worth, what he basically got.
Maybe
for
60
his-
million. I mean, it was not 600 million. Fucking LeBron's not worth 600
No.
million.
No, check it out. LeBron's worth way more than 600. LeBron's a billionaire.
LeBron is not a billionaire.
Yeah, check it out.
LeBron's worth about 350 million.
No,
That's a big thing though.
Hey,
People
Dobie
get
or
lots
Sue
of
or
money
some of
and
the guys
then
out
end
there.
up broke.
Somebody out there at
People
TV
who lie.
land,
I'm glad you had that
Google
too,
what
because that's the
LeBron's
best
net
thing
worth
in the
is.
world. Information.
I say it's about 30 to 50 million.
That's what I was saying. The technology.
No, I'm gonna say LeBron is about 900 some million.
No.
Yeah, he's close to Jay-Z.
Jordan's a billionaire, but not LeBron. Jordan's like 1.5 billion. LeBron's like 350 million or something like that. There's no way.
Because I used to do this a
All
lot.
right,
There we go.
450 million.
See, I was
LeBron
close.
James'
I was
net
close.
worth is
350.
estimated by Forbes. He may have commanded a massive $270 million in playing salary over his career alone.
See, I was about
So
right.
maybe I'm at 6.
Yeah, it was about right.
Well, just collect the interest on that.
He has more than fucking
Actually,
money though.
Yeah.
Oh, he has
I
houses.
did think he was worth a lot more than that, though. I thought he was close to it. Maybe I'm.
Well, his
my
Nike
numbers
contract is
wrong,
one of those lifetime deals. One of those lifetime deals. So like he can You know how Jordan just every year they just keep producing more Jordans and shit. They're gonna keep doing that with LeBron shoes. So he'll forever, freaking just
Like
keep,
royalties.
yeah, get all the royalties and all that, no matter what he
Yeah,
does.
like the story with Allen Iverson really fucked me up because like he's like really broke now supposedly, and he has a thing with whoever he did it with, was it Nike or Adidas or something? He had a contract with somebody, but he's got like supposedly a grant where he can access when he gets to 54 years old. But he's like so broke.
He went to Georgetown.
There's a lot of
he's like so
a lot of
broke,
people are-
man. Like he's like really don't have like
A lot of your athletes go through that though, because everybody wants a piece of the pie, and then you get one guy who's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll make you a ton of money in the stock market," and he fucks off and fucking blows your money.
Yeah, and then you got thousands.
You trust the wrong
Well,
people.
that was a crazy story that I heard about it too. That he had like he trusted his friends more than he trusted the bank. So he's one of them entourage, 10,000 on food, 10,000 on outside food, 10,000 on every
You're
month.
taking care of your boys.
Right, and he
yeah.
had
You got
trash
good
bags.
good
He said
intentions.
he had
Yeah.
trash bags full of cash, and he said every now and then a bag or two would come up missing because he had
Oh
so
yeah,
many people.
yeah. And then when
around
he's broken and destitute, all his friends are
him.
gone.
Right, all of them
Yeah,
are gone.
it was all a money grab.
That's how it is.
Watch the people you have around you, man.
I heard this. It was one of them. It was one of them
Oh, yeah.
shows. What I mean? It was one of them info shows.
Here in a minute, he'll be like, "I was totally dreaming. My bad."
But we should turn this into a non-profit. Now that I think about it. That'd be cool. We're not making any profits, so we are a non-profit. All right, so we got let's see, who's on the basketball? Oh, the debates. That's right. So Brian, did you watch the debates? Either of them?
I watched the
What's up,
first one. I
boy?
watched just clips from it. This TYT guy.
Did you watch any of the debates?
No, I don't believe in voting. I told you, it's all a con.
All right, so,
If you look at the way they're doing the debates, they're only letting certain ones speak, the ones they want to further advance.
Oh yeah.
The ones they
oh,
don't
we're gonna,
really
we're
want
just
to
about get
advance,
into that, too.
they're shutting them up. And why are they doing that? So you ain't hearing what they're saying, so you're not backing them. So you have no choice but to back somebody else. It's a rigged system. It's as fake as pro wrestling is. People just don't realize.
It's scripted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all scripted. They know who's going to
They're
be the two,
they're
right?
up there. They're doing their thing, but we know how it's gonna go, and it's all scripted. It's
Voting
already
doesn't.
planned.
A dude walked up to me yesterday while we were at the lakefront thing, and he goes, "Hey, would you like to register to vote?" My wife started chuckling. I looked at him. I was like, "Man, this shit don't work. I ain't wasting my time registering for that shit." And as he's walking away, I was like, "I should have told him I was going to vote for Donald Trump and throw it out,
Yeah.
see where he throws it, what garbage can."
Right.
But yeah, it's just that shit's all rigged, and there's really no point in voting.
All right, so Brian, did you watch the debates both nights or just?
I just watched the second night, and as much as I could, it was hard watching it because there were so many times when they're just throwing at this Joe Biden and Kamala. Joe, throwing it back and forth. Oh, we've got a question for the same people over and over. There's actually, I posted to our chat, where basically they showed a breakdown of who got how much speaking time.
Yeah, that's
And
what
it
I
was-
seen too.
Yeah, then it was like Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, and Bernie Sanders. Were like all the top got anywhere from like 15 to 20 minutes each. That was only like an hour and a half. And then the other guys, like down to Andrew Yang, got like 2.5 minutes. And there was actually one thing where they showed that like Andrew Yang, he was complaining afterwards.
He shouldn't be running though. He's fired.
They said his microphone
His
didn't
microphone
shut off.
his microphone was shut off.
But
when he wasn't.
he's a Democratic fodder, man. That's why I know shit like that is bullshit. It's not like the Republican Party's going to pick anybody else. So the Democratic Party throws, they throw all these people.
Well, there's so many. There's 20 people. It's
Yeah,
too many people
that's
for the debate.
ridiculous.
Like,
Yeah. I can't tell right now, but I'm seeing Trump on this one.
Adobe was asking.
I mean,
was
that's
asking
what I was
about
about to
The
ask.
banks are going to have to make
You had
sense
to lay
for
money
anybody
down
to
right
vote
now.
him out of
Who
office.
wins
He's
the
not-
election?
Hold on, we got to acknowledge. Adobe was asking about we already talked about the bounty hunter's wife, but we did acknowledge. We acknowledged Beth.
Yeah, that she passed. Yes.
Yeah, well, that was earlier in the show right before you got on those. We did talk about Beth. So yeah, that was about that. But yeah, go back to your question.
Right now, if
go
you had
ahead.
to lay odds and money down, who wins 2020?
I'm probably gonna say they're gonna push Biden and he's gonna win. And people are gonna go back. People that were in the middle that were leaning that, maybe wanted Bernie and then they didn't like Hillary and then they went over to Trump. And now they want to go back probably to what they like was probably Obama, and then they'll want to go Biden, and so that he'll be the deciding factor.
I'd
So you're
say
saying Biden?
I think the SJWs, social justice warriors, are eat by alive.
What is that?
Well, did you do during the debate yesterday? Kamala Harris and him got into a whole spat about busing, and Biden was getting very. I mean, I thought he personally owned that moment. I think Kamala Harris yesterday was given way too much latitude in like how much she could talk, what she could talk about. I mean, it was just even over Biden and Bernie and
Well,
Buttigieg.
that was my thing. I was trying to get into was that like Yang, he was complaining his mic was turned off. So when they would ask questions and other people would chime in, they would let other people their main headliners chime into the questions, even if they weren't asked the question, and let them talk and then give them stage time and follow-ups. Versus the other guys on the outskirts, their microphone was just off and they didn't get a chance to talk about anything.
Me knowing a little thing, do you think it was a little bit offside the 2 nights? I think there was more superstars on the second night
I
than there
didn't see
was
the
on
first
the
night,
first.
so
I didn't see any of that.
I think that's what really had me. It seemed like they put all the superstars. Joe,
They put the strong woman on the first night. They put Kamala Harris, they put Liz Warren and
the other
Tulsi
chick,
Gabbard on the first night. The two real strong chicks. And
everybody else on the second.
Pretty much.
Seemed like they seemed like
who
all
else
the
was on
front
the first
runners.
night?
There's somebody else.
Albedo was on the first night.
Buttigieg. Was it Buttigieg?
No, Buttigieg was second night.
Buttigieg
I know it
was-
was first night because remember he was talking about he spoke Spanish at the beginning. And
Cory
Cory Booker was
Cory Booker,
first night.
Julian Castro.
To be honest, though, man, after Barack Obama, I really don't know. I used to be good, man, but I never in my life think that America would vote a black guy in.
That was a perfect storm.
You know what I mean? And it was him and McCain and the vice president. And as I said, will men vote for a man just because he's a man and not a woman? I mean, if there's 100,000 or
I would
1
totally
million men,
vote for a female candidate if they were a qualified female.
right, but if anybody has that,
Well,
that much of a biased look
what's
on it,
qualified?
right? If anybody
That's
has
kind
that
of a
much of a
loaded
biased
word.
look on it as man or woman, that really gets me. So to me,
But
Andrew
that's like
Yang
saying
can
that there would
be
never been a
president
black
because
president.
his name is Yang. That's it. That's the only reason I think he'd never be president. And that's racist for me to say it like that. But I just think that American voters, that's how they vote.
Now, what nationality are you?
I'm mixed. A lot and a lot.
He's like The Rock or Vin Diesel. He's like
I'm
one of those guys.
I'm
He's like a
lot and
background
lot.
character
Black and
on
white.
fucking Fast and the Furious.
You're black and white.
Black and white. Slave and,
If it was an 1870 census, they call it
You know what I mean?
quadroon.
you know what I mean? Yeah. Indian, Irish, German.
All right, hold up. I have a question,
Indian, Irish,
Because I got in a lot of heat last week. Well, you guys saw it on Facebook.
I saw like 1 or 2 in there.
Can
My
black
way
people
too
be
fucking
racist?
long.
Mhm. Black people hate each other too. They're some of the most racist people in the world. They've even had it beat into them. It's just because there's not that many black people here. But you fucking go over there. Hell yeah.
See, a lot of black people say black people can't be racist.
People,
That's
man,
absolute bullshit.
the
If you're a
majority
race, you
of
could be
the
racist.
majority of the
You're
world
not
hates European people.
I think the
I'm saying the majority of the bad people, because to me, the people that I encounter are such good people, man, like that. From
The argument-
always,
the
I know
argument
a lot of
for the-
people.
Right, I know a lot of really solid,
Yeah,
great
I know
people.
a lot of good people, man.
The
To
argument
me,
that I
I believe in that. I believe in humanity.
Right, I treat you how you treat me. If you're a good person to me, I'm a good
the
person.
argument that I read
Humanity
when
first.
black people, when they say black people, when they make America think hard, when they say black people can't be racist, is that black people were never in a position to oppress people, so they can't they could be prejudiced, but they can't be racist by definition because
But
they're
I'm
not
not
in a
black.
position to.
I'm mixed.
But here's
You know
the
what I mean? I
thing.
could have brought a tree with me, and he'd have told you, and he'd have said yes.
Oppression and racism are not synonymous.
Right,
Okay? You're not in a position to suppress me. But if you look at me or you attack me, calling me white boy and cracker and all this shit, guess what? That's racist. It's a racist attack.
Well, I would agree with you. Their argument would be that's prejudice because there's the black person, whoever is on the other side's argument, has never been in a position to oppress, so they can't by that definition
Okay, well,
be racist.
first,
is what I'm saying.
all right, define the difference between racism and prejudice.
Well, I think it's the same. He's the one that said
Are
it.
they,
was-
are they interchangeable?
Yeah, the only thing
Are
that's
they-
not,
are
and a
they
lot of
used-
people get
because you guys are
confused.
using them slightly different in different
Oppression
contexts.
and racism
No,
are
no,
two
no,
different
you
things.
say it like that, I think it might be prejudice, because I could be prejudiced against a lot of things, and that has nothing.
Nobody's saying down in the
Right,
south.
I think
it's all on both
racism is
sides.
based just on your color.
Yeah.
Like, I could be prejudiced against gay people. I could be prejudiced against Christians.
But you can't be racist.
Right, I can't be racist against gay
Right,
people
right.
because they're not a different color than me.
Right.
So racism is a prejudice
based on color.
Dobie was out there in TV land here. She was saying that down south it's taught on both sides, and I would agree that the different areas of the country, for sure, you know, with the histories and all that, have for sure definitely have different definitions for one of racism. Like if me and Brian or me and you know, whoever, one of my black friends is to go down south and do something, whole different attitude in some areas.
Well, I kind of understand, because the majority of black people I see, they don't think like white people should stay with their own kind. They don't think that. You know what I mean? That's not in their head. But I understand in white neighborhoods when somebody starts to move in, they think like, man, you should not be living in our neighborhood. Just because.
Right, and that's another point I
That's
made.
just a prejudice
going on in Ohio
against
City right now.
their skin color.
That's another point I made, is that it's
Stay with your own kind.
people. You always brand them back to the whole, well, we were slaves, which I get that. And I'm not saying that white people are not racist. All I'm saying is that in this day and age, black people are just as racist as the white people are now. You get what I'm saying? You can't fault me because 500 years ago, some dude on a farm had slaves. That has nothing to do with me. So if you're taking it out on me, guess what? You're just being racist.
You gotta understand too, is black people can do like the same thing as like how people of a different nationality see white guys and stuff like that. They automatically think, well, you just hate everybody. No one in the back of their head, it's not like that at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like that at all.
These folks are eating me, dude.
I didn't mean to get us off on this tangent. I just wanted to.
No, that's good. I like race shit, dude, because I'm mixed, man, and I have the best point of view from all sides. I hang out with a group of black people, and I know they be looking at me like, let's get nigga.
Right, I have quite a few black friends. I have quite a few white friends. My friendship ain't based on what color you are or your preference in the bedroom. I don't
What's
give a
up here
fuck.
and your moral value.
Right.
What's up here and moral value.
If we link up on a certain level and I can trust you, we're cool.
I hang out with a lot of people from work that have nothing in common.
I mean, I just over time, the more you work at a certain job, as you stay there long, your friends just gradually become people from work. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just how
When I was in the military, in the armory that we're in, almost all the my fellow coworkers from the Marines were all Hispanic. So I mean, one guy was from Colombia, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Mexico. And so they get into tips because they all spoke slightly
different shit.
Right. Well,
They had a racism inside each other, a prejudice.
You know, they spoke Spanish, but different ways. So they give each other shit for the way each one of them spoke. You know what I mean? Even though they all spoke Spanish.
So was you standing there like, oh, I don't understand. None of y'all.
I can pick up a few things, but
I was 14 when I realized that the majority of people in South America speak Portuguese. I didn't realize that, but they all spoke Spanish.
I mean, Brazil, you said America.
South America.
yeah, Brazil is
The majority of South
it's
America.
It's just Brazil. The other
Brazil.
countries are like Uruguay and Argentina.
Yep, Chile.
I thought they all speak Portuguese.
No, it's just
Brazil
it's just
is Portuguese, and then the rest of South America is pretty much Spanish.
Nobody's saying everybody is prejudiced to a certain degree, and that's very true. That's why I say, like when people call me, when they'll try to shame me online or whatever for arguing, they're like racist. Like so what? If you think I'm a racist, that's fine by you. You know, I'm going to say my opinion, and I'm not going to let
You're not racist.
Exactly. But if they want to call me that, I'm the biggest racist you ever fucking seen.
Well, I get the same thing.
You are not racist.
Because I like to say things just to get people going.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's be honest too. Everybody who knows me online, I mean, I love saying shit to.
You're an asshole, bro.
You gotta be though. You gotta be because
Joe's a super asshole.
everybody, if you're not, everybody's just thinking, great picture.
No, Joe's an excellent dude though. But he's a super.
You got to get people talking.
And now that he's not drinking, I love him.
You got me bad when I can't even remember what he said. I was just like, wow, motherfucker.
Oh, I think we're out here. It was something about we're talking about weight loss or something. Maybe even on the last show. Or something funny. I know what you're talking about. But I remember that you were like, motherfucker.
Let me ask you this: should they? I had a question about the statues down south for the Confederate statues. Should they take those down?
No.
They're removing
debate, too.
history.
Nope.
And if you don't learn history, you're doomed to repeat it. You're pulling these statues down of these soldiers. It's not like they have slaves right with them. It's just a statue to commemorate a war that gave everybody freedom. You get what I'm saying?
I think.
But they're commemorating the ones who
Because
didn't
that's
want
their
that.
side. That's still their side.
But even the leader of the Confederates,
Right.
even he said, "I don't want statues of myself."
Well, I was more pissed about
And most of the
the
statues,
General Lee itself than the statue.
well, most of the statues got put up around like 1910, 1920.
Right
You're
around
removing
before
your
the time
history
for
now.
the
Think
fight.
about it.
I think a lot of the statue stuff, we're gonna get a conspiracy theory territory.
Prime example. Look at the tell they tell you in school about Thanksgiving.
Okay.
There's no format for what the actual truth is in the high schools or any school. The truth of no matter is.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't learn about the smallpox blankets and all that shit until I was well in like my teenage years. If you remove the proof from history, anything can be twisted.
Aren't the statues just big participation?
But they bring up a point, like, all right, well, what's this dude? Why does this dude have a statue? Let me look it up. Oh, well, it says this dude was in the Civil War. You get what I'm saying? You remove the statue, you remove the thought from it. Out of sight, out of mind. Don't remove the statues.
I think a lot of the recent statue violence is kind of a lot of.
Did you seriously call it statue violence?
Yeah, the statue on statue violence, but the statue vandalism and all that. I think a lot of that is I wouldn't necessarily say covert government agents, but there's a espionage aspect to it because they want people. We have not tased each other yet.
They want civil unrest.
Yeah, they want people to hate each other because if you look at some of these, even on the other side, like some of these white collar vandalisms and all that, if you look at how traditional neo-Nazis graffiti shit and how even Black Lives Matter people do or whatever terrorist groups, it was none of the styles of their graffiti. They were spelling shit wrong. They're like Black Lives Mater, like alma mater, Black Lives Mater. You know what I mean? There's a very, very conspiratorial. Like if you look back in the '60s, like a lot of these radicalist movements, 30 to 40% of that was government agents and just police shit.
And we're learning about that now.
Exactly, because when the shit's uncovered, exactly.
Like
so
CIA operatives
exactly
in the groups.
Mm-hmm. And most of the groups, there would just be fucking different government options. I think there's a lot of that going on with that stuff because if you see people online who don't know each other, you're gonna not like shit you hate, or you're not shit you don't know, you're unfamiliar with, you're gonna hate by nature. But if you sit people in a room, they start talking, most people are gonna get along. Just because people by nature are not gonna want to piss people off, they want to be friendly to each other. You know what I mean?
People want to be blind to the fact that this is just a form of population control. You get what I'm saying? If you keep civil unrest, it's a form of keeping the population down. That's why you have this black and white tension now.
I'm going to say population. It's not a good word for it.
Well, what would you say?
I don't know. Population is not a good word for it. They want to create a civil discourse. So
yeah, civil unrest.
We can't really pick out what's really wrong with the situation when everybody's pointing left. And, I mean, the president's saying fake news. How does America feel when, you know what I mean, the president is basically saying everything that's on TV.
Everything against him is fake news.
Right, exactly. That's what I mean. What kind of propaganda is that? To where people these days don't even know. You just say
realize how
channel
fucked
and
up
automatically just say, oh, well, that's...
Well, the problem with the whole fake
propaganda
is that old people, we're talking people, for purposes of, we're going to define old for purposes of this statement here, people 60-ish or older.
Older than 55.
Right, like right in the back end. Pretty much anybody back end boomer, 64, born in 64 older, so probably.
You're on the cusp of it.
Yeah. Just get back in the shot a little bit. And then,
yeah, we can see the microphone. You're good now. I did bath before I came, even though I went to the gym. I don't stink. I'm good, man.
They believe everything they see on Facebook. Like you post a meme, they just believe it, just like that.
I don't believe memes. I read stories, though.
Exactly. But I'm saying this is. I'm going to get to that part. But like old people, they believe any meme they see on the fucking internet. They do not know how to use Facebook.
That's for the man who killed Ric Flair twice.
Technologically illiterate. You know what I mean? If you can't post a video on Facebook, I said this many times. If you can't post a video on Facebook, if you're that stupid, how am I supposed to trust you with anything else you can do?
I can't see how. I can tell you how many times I've seen the Onion, articles,
which is obviously fake.
Right.
Obviously satire, fake stories. But you see the same comments of some little old lady like saying, "This is totally like, how can this be? This should be fixed. Like, it's not real."
Right.
It's fake.
It's like you have to write fake in giant letters because people are so fucking gullible and they just don't believe it. So, but a lot of this stuff, Facebook is, I believe, should really be culpable because right around the time of the 2016 election is when you start seeing all these bots and shit. I mean, if you notice, a lot of those ads that came from them were a lot of coming from them Russian bot farms.
I believe that. Yeah. I do believe there was
Russian
trolls.
No, there's no doubt in my mind that Now, did they directly have access to the machines? No.
Well, they put up the money
Oh,
to
yeah.
be able to put
There's
up
a
the
whole
more
building in
fucking,
Moscow.
you know.
There's a big ass building, probably the size of the federal building downtown in Moscow. Their whole job, they got 1,500 people somewhere in there. It's just to fucking put out memes, put out fucking propaganda against, whatever, to get people riled up.
Trump 2020. Don't matter. It matters who's voting. That's all that matters, man.
All right, let's see what else was we getting into today. We did election.
So now I feel bad that like you're the only one opting to get tased. So I feel like
People are still.
You feel like you need to do it.
I shouldn't. I
no,
have a
no,
dog.
Are you gonna
I like to
I'm not
sit
doing
on
it.
my
No
ass,
way, I'm not doing it.
But I can take it.
Come on.
I'm
That doesn't work.
just saying the
Oh, I know. We were just gonna talk about that Iran drone because that was the before last cast too.
Yeah.
That plane was $180 million.
That's a good topic.
Now $180 million. That's a nice chunk of change. Now you can build fucking Brown Stadium when it was first built. The new one was about $180 million. It ended up having cost overruns to be about $280 million. But that's a lot of money for that plane. Now the fact that these Iranians how they have the technology to shoot that down, does that scare you a little bit? I mean, this is
I mean they're a first world country, so they have the technology, they have the resources, they have jets, and if we ever got into a war with them, it would be a conventional war, jet versus jet, tank versus tank. So it's not like, yes, of course they have technology, but I'm not worried about it.
Now, if something did break out, would either of you two be subjected to go? Being
I'm
military?
outside of my service period.
it would have to until I'm 60. There's this thing called the retired reserve, but it'd have to be like World War II levels, and like really, really fucking total out war.
Yeah.
They ain't taking my ass. I got one good eye. I
So,
can't see shit.
I did active duty 04 to 08, and then from 08 to 12, I was in the inactive ready to reserve. So if World War III broke out at that point, they could call me back. But after 2012, I'm done.
Guys, if they needed to, then it was a just cause.
The
It was
the
really,
war- the wars
They
of
would
the
drop
future-
them off in the desert with a 12-pack
Yeah,
of
if
beer
it was like
and a
3
pack
steps
full of
away
blunts.
from Mad Max, I'd probably go with that.
This is bold prediction time.
Regardless
for
if I'm 40 or not,
but
I'd
the
be on it.
wars of the future are not going to be physical wars. It's going to be all online, dude.
That's all
People are too lazy to do this. American culture, Western culture infiltrates, the Middle East everywhere to the point where people don't want to do things. They become stir crazy. They just want to stay in their house because they're afraid of people. So nobody's going to go to war.
So
We're not going to have
what's
active
going to
war
happen?
right
That
now.
is
It's
a
never
horribly
gonna
sad existence.
You know
It
what's
is.
gonna
It really
happen?
is.
Two countries go to war. It's going to be hackers against hackers. They're going to shut down power. They're going to shut down resources. You're not going to be able to fuel trucks. People aren't going to get food. And then someone's going to submit because they're not going to be able to get the resources because you're going to have anarchy. Like, imagine if right now,
So
the power
I
shut
have
off.
to say this before we get off the topic about the drone and everything. I think that's one of the smartest decisions that I've seen Trump make as an actual president, for him to call off and an attack on another
Because
country.
McConnell and the Warhawks were on
Blatantly
wanting to
like
nuke the fucking
that,
place.
where,
I mean,
you know
there's
what I mean?
some.
Because to me, every day he breaks some kind of law because he's tweeting every day. So somewhere along the lines, if you're not a lawyer or somebody paying attention to these actual fucking tweets, he might actually be saying shit he should not be saying. You know what I mean? So that's why I think a president shouldn't have a Twitter account or whatever. But other than that, I think that was a good decision. You know what I mean? We're America. We don't own that fucking country. Wherever we gotta be over there, we should get the fuck out.
Spend so much money.
But yeah, we don't own that country. If a drone is anywhere close, if one of our drones are anywhere close to fucking Iran, if it's 100 miles give or take, there's no way that we shouldn't expect this fucking country to shoot down something like that because we shouldn't be over there. You know what I
Like
mean?
if there's
We
already
don't know what's going on.
the
You know what
coast
I mean?
of North Carolina,
Yeah, we would fucking shoot it down too.
Dude,
Yeah.
bring all these people home, and it'd be a totally different world. Like when that September shit happened, I said, lock our country down first. You know what I mean? Send whatever we got over there to Afghanistan for all them fuckers and shit like that. But lock our country down first, and that was bullshit.
Are you really cold, Nicky?
Have you thought about
But
your
anyways,
Deadpool?
Trump,
Hey,
Trump,
B, I just thought about this. You got to do your death pool fix.
good idea.
All right, no, you have
No, you gotta
You have to announce them.
yeah, you have to know.
You
I don't know off the top of my head, man.
Oh, we did it off the top of my head. He's the only one that
he
actually.
prepared all three.
This
of
dude prepares a list every fucking week.
Yeah.
No, man, I can only get
Just-
two.
Just think of people like Alex Trebek and shit like that.
Dude, don't give him ideas,
Well,
man.
Alex Trebek is actually a good
We can
one.
go. Oh yeah, it's next.
I'm gonna say If nobody has him, I'm going to pick Bob Barker. That's my number one.
I think I had
I
him.
think you did have Bob Barker. Yeah, it was
That
your
was
first
my
pick.
number one.
I pick him as number one.
You gotta pick 10, man.
So
Go
you
in,
go-
you gotta
we
pick
can
10.
go-
Mel Brooks.
Did anybody pick Mel Brooks? I don't think nobody
I
did.
was saying you can go through categories. So like,
And
Oh,
uh,
you got to tell them too. It's
Jerry Lewis.
100 years old is the limit. Anything beyond 100, you're gonna actually.
Yeah, they have to. 99 is the oldest you can
because
do.
it takes the
Oh,
age
Jerry
of
Lewis.
deduction from
I
100.
think he is 99.
Wait, Jerry Lewis? Did somebody pick him?
two.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
How old is Jerry Lewis?
Jerry
Yeah,
Lewis.
somebody out there look up how old Jerry Lewis, if he's still alive, for one.
Yeah, Jerry
And how
Lewis, I
old
think
he
is still alive.
Yes. So the point system works.
He might
is
be pushing past.
Yeah,
He's
do you
100.
know how the points work?
100 minus their age is how many points
So
you
you
get.
can't kill him yourself. It's the only rule.
Yeah.
And Nick Stahl.
Next call.
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's the dude that played John Connor in Terminator 3 or whatever like that.
Jerry Lewis is dead.
Is he?
Yeah.
Jerry Lee Lewis?
Oh, you said Jerry Lewis.
No,
I
Jerry
thought it's
Lee.
the same guy. The
Jerry
telephone
Lee
guy's the
Lewis.
same guy as the fucking
Lee
piano,
Lewis.
right?
Maybe I might think of something else.
All right, we'll take him off the list.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. So
All right, picking that. You got one.
Actors,
So Mel Brooks is
actresses.
the only one you got. You got to do 10. We got to do this fast. No, well, not fast, man. You only give me one.
No, he is still alive.
Nick. Okay, well, I think him. Jerry Lee
Wait,
Lewis.
Nick Faldo? Who's it?
Nick Stahl.
Nick Stahl.
saying like
Nick
everybody
Stahl.
we all know who he is.
Stahl. You know what I mean? Spells
So
his
Jerry
name
Lee
like that.
Lewis is still alive?
Yes.
Okay, so he is alive.
And I got Bob Barker, right?
No, Bob Barker was
Bob
already
Barker was
drafted.
already
Bob
Previous
Barker,
one,
Mel
yeah.
Brooks. Somebody else didn't take Mel Brooks.
Don't said both are dead.
Well, who?
Mel Brooks is still
Mel
alive.
Brooks is
ain't he?
still alive.
I saw a
Jerry
picture
Lee
of him the
Lewis
other
is
day.
still alive. I just
Yeah,
looked it
I'll
up.
I saw a picture of Mel Brooks the other day on Facebook.
Give me another one. What's the chick? Amanda Bynes. Give me Amanda Bynes.
All right, he's
Taking
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda
Is
Bynes.
she the chick in the Karate Kid too?
Oh no, you guys know Amanda.
Oh, was she the chick on Disney Channel?
Yep, you guys know
Okay.
Amanda Bynes.
I wonder if we're making a baby up next door because we're so loud.
I might be.
Do you think baby
I'm a
listens
loud
up next door,
person,
Nikki?
but you know what? They're gonna take it for
I'll check.
Go check and see if the
Let's-
baby's up
let's
next door.
It's probably not.
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Hugging Kiss?
Fair.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm taking her.
Yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis is still alive. He has no death.
83. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you got Amanda Bynes too, bro.
Amanda Bynes, homie.
Now, what made you pick her?
Because she's bad.
Drug problem.
Yeah,
Does
she's
she have a
cra-
drug problem?
She's crazy, rehab. She's one of them chicks.
Okay.
Been like that.
That was
She-
his whole.
Look.
whole list. Was fuck rehab chicks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did
Miley
take a lot of
Cyrus.
rehab chicks, but I didn't know about this one.
Amanda
That's what been
Bynes.
on mine.
Oh yeah.
All right, so pick some more, man. Pick an old game show host or some shit.
Yeah, six left.
I'm going all over, dude.
With
I'm
sports?
going all over.
Sports too, wrestling.
Anybody take David Hasselhoff?
No, he's yours, man. The Hoff. You think you just want to see him die dead, or what's?
No, he's so 70, something like that.
How old is Hasselhoff?
He's
Zoe,
a
look
good
up
shape,
how old David Hasselhoff is for.
I got it.
David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. Yo, come on, I gotta think it better than that. I gotta get creative, guys.
And,
Big
football
rappers.
player.
We went all over the
Bat,
spectrum. We did
baseball.
wrestlers. We did
everything.
reality shows.
Jake
Like
the-
Honey Boo Boo's mom
Jake
would
the
have been a
Snake
good
Roberts.
Oh, that's a good one. Jake the Snake. He was one of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, I just seen him on Joe Rogan, and he looks good.
Didn't you have a comedy show? Yeah, we can talk about this for a moment. What, like Jake the Snake? Did he do a comedy show or something?
He did a rehab thing where he talked about his drug addiction and then his overcoming with DDP yoga.
I love that man. I don't mean to say it on live shit. That could be. I love that guy, but
Who?
Jake the Snake.
Robert.
Oh, I didn't know you were
I'm
talking about.
surprised. I remember seeing it like Behind the Man or whatever the fuck those shows were called about him. But this was like '99. It was a long time ago. So he's lived 20 years of suffering.
Can I ask you guys a serious question? It's
Yeah.
on topic, but off topic.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna die first? Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone?
Sylvester Stallone.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, probably.
Stallone looks a lot worse than Schwarzenegger does.
Well, have you seen Jean-Claude Van Damme?
What about Rocky?
Because he
IV?
looks like good and fit, but you know what I mean. You could see the old man. moving
David Hasselhoff
up
is
on him,
66.
I think
Hoff.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he put that stuff.
That's a lot of points, though. It's a lot of points. What's 100 minus 66? 34?
Man, come on,
34
he's a
points.
superstar.
And this turns into a good luck list. So
Hey,
celebrities
what's
should,
that dude,
should be following
what's
us.
the dude Screech? What's that dude's name? Dustin
Dustin
Diamond.
Diamond. Yes,
Is that who you're
Dustin
picking?
I'm thinking, yes.
Then you do porn.
That is your number 7, Dustin Diamond.
That's my number 7, Dustin Diamond. Come on, I gotta get some points for these
You got
young
3
guys.
more people.
These young guys, man. Can I revise this or is this like a
So yeah,
total-
I mean, you
got
got
until
Because
the
you
end.
guys called me off guard.
until the end of the you got until the end of the list. And you can take back anyone you want now. I mean,
Oh, it's like that. Damn.
You can't like come back in 3 weeks and be like,
Right,
"Yeah,
right,
change
yeah,
something
I
up."
want to change. No, it's locked in once you leave.
ain't nobody Googling people who just died. They'll be like, new tickets.
Or
I couldn't do
they're on
that.
life support. Hey, I want to
couldn't make
change
a
my
good one,
pick.
though.
Yeah.
I couldn't make a good
Even though I did kind of
Yeah,
do that with
cool,
Ric
right.
Flair and he pulled through.
Yeah.
Musicians?
Yeah, man, there's a lot of guys still left, man. I know fucking
Yeah, I dipped my toe in there. I took Tekashi 6ix9ine. I took
EGK, yeah.
and I took the dude from Motley Crue too, just in case he decided to relapse on heroin.
Yeah,
Oh,
big hairband guy.
Oh, what you would call it?
Okay, that's
He's
good.
in the
That's
hospital
good.
from
That's good. Oh,
he stabbed himself. The dude from Guns N' Roses. Steven Adler, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that's good. Axl Rose.
You pick Axl Rose?
No.
He's
He's still
thinking.
thinking. Okay, he's thinking.
So you were
Out there-
talking
out there-
about
out there
my
in
number
TV
8.
Out
That's a
there,
good
out
one.
there in TV land, if you want to give Brian some suggestions, you can do that.
White Snake.
White Snake.
so before the
White
show
Snake got burned
started.
up. What was that? White Snake or
There's
Great
still
White?
some-
No, that's Great White.
Do you remember that when that
Yeah.
show was going on?
I'm
It's
sorry.
like 99 people died that fire. Can you imagine that? Just being stuck in like a barn, just like fucking all these people at a concert from a band that wasn't really that good to begin
They
with.
didn't even have a fucking
See, I got a phone right
fireworks.
here.
I know they didn't have the proper extermination equipment, bro. Can you imagine? Dude, getting trapped at an emergency exit and dying.
If
in a
you
fire
ever
is
been
gotta be
to
the
a
worst way to
concert
go.
and like,
Come on, who do I got? Who do I got, Joe?
So far, you got Mel Brooks, Jerry Lee Lewis, Nick Stahl, Amanda Bynes, David Hasselhoff, Jake Roberts, and Dustin Diamond.
All right, I'm gonna take Mel Brooks off there.
Okay, Mel Brooks is gone.
Yeah, I have to take that man off there because he's gonna do another Spaceballs and search for more money.
That's true.
And I
Radar's
have
been jammed.
all the faith in my world that he's a. What's the other guy though that did Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford's well, he died in the movie.
He almost died in a plane crash. He was flying a small plane.
Well, for those of you who haven't seen, what was it, part 7? He dies in part 7. He falls off the bridge and gets kicked off in the flight.
See,
I wanna run a
yeah,
break.
Like 701.
You guys
Yeah,
are starting
Star
with me. This is kind of on the record and on the spot.
Oh, yeah,
I kind
Star
of
Wars,
feel
right.
bad for saying that. I can't really make a good one.
When Rilo Ken kills his
Well,
dad.
think about it a little more.
I'm super.
We're gonna move on with the show.
Religious, dude. Not really. Not. I'm thinking about it, man. Okay, fucking 3 more, right?
In good conscience, though, nobody has died on our list yet.
Yeah, so that's true.
So this is kind
Well,
of a good
listen,
luck list.
Dude, we got a sufferer.
But I couldn't really.
Electric.
I
Oh,
couldn't-
dude, it's smoking.
I couldn't really say that about somebody.
Wow.
on
Like
the
that,
ground.
bro.
I don't want to be famous and not later or tomorrow or nothing like that.
Dude, that thing
I'm not
got
record
fried,
saying that
bro.
this dick's gonna die.
Wow. that thing
Why? You
suffered.
don't think other people do that? I mean, it's a game. It's not like we're going out trying to kill these
But
people.
if
This
you
ain't our
really
hit
gonna play
list.
for money. I'd have a better, if I had a.
Well, think about it for a few minutes. We're going to move on, and we'll come back
What
to
do
you
you
for
want
the
to talk
final
about?
3 picks. The gas chamber thing we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, so like
You were telling the story, and I stopped you because I
Right.
think it'd be perfect for this.
so basically we were discussing that you know what we're gonna do for the
Look at the inside of all of it.
for just fun, and one of them was Mace. So we were talking about how to do a gas chamber. And I had asked you, Air Force, if you've done any gas chambers, and we had done some in the Marine Corps just for boot camp, that kind of thing. And so what we did is take an old gas mask. You go inside the gas chamber with the mask on, and they have pellets, the CS gas pellets, and they fill the chamber with gas. And so you have to practice, like clearing, like breaking the seal, putting it on, exhaling, clearing the mask, and functioning. And so what they do is eventually at the end of it, they just take your mask off, let you take in a couple good deep breaths of the CS gas, the tear gas, and then make you put it back on, and you have to clear the mask. And then some of them, when they're just messing with recruits, they just take your mask and just throw it across the room. So you'd see like recruits like scrambling in this dark room full of like tear gas, crawling around the floor looking for their mask. Eventually, they let you all out.
I've seen a lot of videos soon. It's nothing but
Oh yeah. So
hands up.
oh yeah, that
like
was the
this.
best part. So part of boot camp is you're with a bunch of other recruits from all over the U.S. and so you get a lot of like sickness and disease and that kind of thing. So everyone gets sick and coughs and whatnot. But by the end of the gas chamber, everyone walk around the gas chamber. You have to have your mask over there. You can't touch your face, and so you walk in a big circle, and they just have these big, like 55-gallon drums full of water. And so you walk past and you dunk your mask, and then you like splash your face, that kind of thing. And so everyone just had full from like standing up to the ground, just snot, mucus, and all this other nasty stuff. But by the end of it, after you were all done, you were so clear, you could breathe so easy. If you ever needed a good breathing treatment, go get tear gas, and then you breathe easy for the rest of the day. Once you take a shower, of course, but it messes you up.
That's the thing I like about basic was just you showered, but it's like you can't. You just have to start your day with an enjoyable shower. You need like an hour of time.
No, we didn't have that.
We didn't have that either.
The shower time was they would walk through Full Metal Jacket, those are the barracks. That's where we're at. So they'd walk through and they'd alternate the shower heads, one hot, one cold, one hot, one cold around the room. Like this is an open room, shower heads along the walls. And so you basically just go in a circle, just march around the room. You get your bar of soap and you just march and wash yourself off until eventually they let you go around 2 rounds and then you're done.
And we would.
I'm so glad I didn't sign up for this shit.
The money was crazy.
So you have like
we had nothing like that.
60 recruits. They would all be done showered in like 2 minutes.
Damn.
Got some more pics, B? What do you think?
No, continue.
No,
As I seen your guys' stuff, it's
So
just
that's
hilarious.
That's one of my
it's a level, ain't it?
my Paris Island boot camp stories.
We was also going to talk about hospital costs and height discrimination.
Oh yeah,
You had a nice fun rant
that's
about
right. Yeah.
about now as you guys may know, I'm quite tall, like 6.
How long are you up to?
What's up now?
11.
11 o'clock. It's about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So think of a couple more pics, B.
We gotta get to this
out
taser
there-
or whatever we're doing tonight.
Oh yeah. So out there now, you guys just saw the taser.
I'm not getting tased. I'm a rookie. I can't
No,
go walk
out
in
there,
here.
out there in
You're
T-Land.
fine.
Now, does anybody want to see it? But this is the taser. Now, I don't know. I've
I think I
never.
can take that.
What
You
do you think?
gotta do it
Out there.
because what you're doing on the
I'm not
screen
gonna be
is
first.
you're
That's
lifting up
my
the light
driving
and it's
lane.
washing out the you can't actually see it.
Oh.
You gotta do it in front of the camera.
I took more water than before, dude.
And that's why you need a phone case on your phone, sir.
Go ahead, just do it in front of the camera real quick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
You gotta switch it up.
Yeah, switch it up and then hit the trigger.
That's not that bad.
I'm trying to get
It won't put you down, but it'll get you. Make you pull up. There it is. Don't hold it down because you waste your battery too.
Oh, I think you just zapped the bug, dude. With the that was cool.
Yeah, don't hold it
That
down.
was cool.
I didn't realize you had to push the trigger back down. Like the,
Now we didn't. We're not doing the barbs. We're not doing that barb.
It's right there.
All right, this is the bar. Now, if we were gonna do it, we would put this in here. This goes here, and this thing shoots out, man. It fucking the penetrodes get into your fucking nipples or something.
Yeah, they're actually like little spikes.
Yeah, it's a little
It's
spikes,
gonna
man.
be
That
a
shit
pain
fucks
in
you
the
up.
ass
So
for
we're
a
not.
move. It's
We voted.
dangerous.
We
We're not
voted.
doing that.
We voted unanimously to not do that
I
because.
imagine
But so the options on the table right now.
You guys have been badass.
Don has declined to do any tasing because we're just assuming because of his
I'm assuming I have a heart
well,
condition.
his weight doesn't match his height, so we're assuming he has a heart condition because most males, his height and weight, probably have a heart condition that height.
And I did a lot of drugs when I was younger, and I might have messed up my heart.
That's
So I'm
true.
not sure.
I'm not doing it because I'm not dumb.
Tom has common sense. So
He's
not
super
gonna do
daddy, can't risk that.
Right.
So he's totally
He
not
still
doing
has young kids. My kids are old enough to raise themselves. Look, they're watching over there. My kids are in the studio right
And
now
my
with
kid's
us.
playing Fortnite.
Jimmy's playing Fortnite right now.
Pulling all the data.
Right.
Yes.
Dude, yeah, don't be playing the Fortnite, man. Because what if people can watch the feed?
Mine's trying to get victory
Fuck,
royale.
man.
Yeah.
I told them not to do that shit, bro. 'Cause
So basically, when the show works well, I've heard when my wife watches is that the show is great in the first half, and then later on, usually when your kids get home, is when it starts dropping, and then audio goes to crap, and then the feed would kick in and out
okay.
because they're using all the Wi-Fi's.
Yeah, I know. That's what you guys don't need me to do. But we'll be all right. All right. So with the options, we're down to me and Brian.
Brian said he's down, but he don't want to go first.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
Oh, you're opted out?
Brian's not
Sensible.
doing
that. Yeah,
That's
the
a
most
smart
retarded
man.
thing that I could do right now.
Right?
I'm going on a vacation to fucking Myrtle Beach this fucking weekend.
You don't want me going down there
I have a
for
child.
the rest
I
of the
am
week.
far away.
Because I'm not gonna lie.
I'll
either.
take a range
I
test.
haven't really watched enough videos to determine whether or not I should do this or not. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of on the.
Maybe this shows us we should do research before we.
Yeah, we should probably do more research on the
agree to
topics.
do something.
Yeah. Well, at least we.
Well, I said I'd be down to do waterboarding, and I got like
I wouldn't
50
be
fucking
putting it
things
right
sent
there.
to me about
Oh, I want to put
waterboarding.
that in this Gazette my laying off.
You're making me want to do it, dude, but I can't because I'm driving.
She said,
home.
"This sucks. You guys are quick." Now listen, this
Now,
is a
see,
free
that's the
show,
problem with it,
and
though.
we have.
Is
health
now we look
insurance.
like we just lied to these people.
Well, what if we have another option here too? We got some pepper spray. Now
Anybody down to get maced?
we can do some of that.
But obviously, I have one good eye. I can't do it. I can't drive blind. I gotta go back to
Yeah,
Cleveland.
Taze your special guest, Joe.
You want to get Taze, babe? We can do it.
No.
All right, man.
No, I do not like it.
You're starting to convince yourself you're gonna do it. I see this
Because I can handle it. I know
I see
I
it
can.
when
We
so
got.
I'm doing it
We
boulevard.
could do the fucking funny Taze video could go viral fast, dude. You're talking 10,000 views within 15
Yeah,
minutes.
fuck you, not me. I'm going on vacation.
He's going on vacation to
How
South
about if we
Carolina.
put it somewhere where no matter where you're on vacation, you're not
No,
gonna
you
have
guys should do it. You guys are the hosts. Come on, Joe, you can do it.
Man, that thing's
I will
crazy.
hold you. You're all right. Well, you can take it like rain on a lake or something.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, I think that fucks everybody up, man.
If you do it, I do it.
How about we stand in the middle and we do it in between us?
Nope.
No, you gotta actually have it in contact.
Yes.
No, here's what we do.
If you do it,
No,
I'll do it.
Here's what we
Joe.
do. Here's what we do. We fist bump like this, and then we
I
both these
swear-
separate in the middle.
I swear to you, dude. If you do it,
That would actually work because you're both making contact.
Right, we're both getting zapped and shit. We just lost 3 viewers because they think we're not gonna do it. We're probably
Yeah, I
not
mean,
gonna do it.
No fingernails?
No fingernails. Half a leg. Oh, you talking about? Who are you talking about? Who has no fingernails? I don't know. What is
You're
it?
saying don't zap your finger?
Oh, yeah. I don't want to shoot my fingernails off. Any of my kids, you guys want to do it?
No! Not that. Are you
Judy
insane?
just said let's do it. Oh, Pat said Jerry Lewis is dead.
Jerry Lee Lewis, not Jerry Lewis. There's two different people. I thought the same thing.
Which one did the telethon?
Jerry Lee
Jerry
Lewis
Lewis.
kids. Or Jerry's kids was Jerry Lee Lewis, yeah.
Is that the guitar guy or the piano guy?
I don't fucking know. It's one of the old guys.
I know there's a comedian, and that actually makes some sense to me. All right, whoa.
Oh, see, here we go with this. You're false advertising. This is bullshit.
Oh, Pat picked Jerry Lewis. Okay. Hey, Brian, you can't pick Jerry Lewis. Is Brian taking a leak?
Hope the flood's good, Pat.
Yeah, Pat. Pat. Our buddy Pat, man, he's dealing with some Noah's Ark situation. Says no, I said the guy had too many excuses. Well, Brian is the dad of a newborn baby. This girl's calling you out online, Brian. She's saying that. Yeah. But I mean, it's been determined. Probably, I don't know, man.
Isn't 2 a great age?
I think the
Oh,
person
yeah,
who
what?
advertised it
Like I should
and
do it.
in the segment kind of has to do it.
I haven't researched it enough to really like. I've seen people fall over, but like the ones they did,
And I told you last night to research it when you showed me.
no, but
what it was.
I watched 3 or 4 of them. Every one they did was with fucking one of the was a penetrate.
It's not false advertising. It's like those clickbaity like videos where they show like you won't believe what secrets are in this video, and they show those circle with the arrow pointing at something.
Right,
in the
every
background.
video at the bottom of CNN where it shows like a chick with big tits. You won't believe who bought this car, and it's like we know who bought the car. It's not the chick with the big tits. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how this is a little bit. I mean, we here on the STD podcast live Fridays at 9:30. I almost accidentally tased Don's shoulder there, so I'm going to put away the taser for a moment. As we take risks, but we're also
Okay, so I was in the picture.
we're also
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah,
more
yeah.
dads and stuff. You know what I mean?
But when he zaps it, he like washes.
All right, so
out.
Brian, we got a couple more picks, dude, before we get into the wing review. Who do you want, man? Just pick any 3
So is that
celebrities,
the
dude.
final thing? We're not doing this?
We're not tasting. Well, we got the pepper spray. Does anybody want to get pepper spray? Can anybody do it? So we're all a bunch of bitches, Brian. Me and you. Hey, Brian, let's get pepper spray.
No, I'm thinking I can handle the
taser.
the taser.
You want to get tased?
I think that'd be
Not-
very irresponsible because Jenny's gonna end up seeing me as a special.
Well, I mean, you want if it's go shit or go home.
Jenny,
man. I
your
mean,
girlfriend or your
Jenny's
old lady?
Yeah, that one.
Well, then she
Her
understands who
name's
you are.
not Jenny. Her name's
Jennifer Venescute Mojato.
Then she understands who you are. It ain't gonna be a problem.
I've been
Like,
called.
even though my
Who's
wife was like,
mine?
I really don't want
I've
you to
been
do
calling
it.
her
If I do
mom
it, she's
for-
gonna be like, well, I kind of
My
figured
ruckus.
you would,
I've been calling her
badass.
mom since 2003. Come on, let me see this thing, man. Come here.
Now here, to test it out, you gotta Just don't point
I
at
know how to handle
Don't-
this shit. dude.
Brian's drunk as fuck, so be careful with
Oh
this.
God.
Here in a minute, you're just
Oh,
gonna
God.
You gotta flip it up to shoot it, and then
No, I want to look at it, see how many volts this is.
It doesn't
it's
say.
probably like 50,000 volts.
No, no, it can't be more than 50,000.
It's probably there's no amps though, because the amps is what if you know about if you remember the electric.
I got up.
It's not the
No.
volts. It's not the volts that kills people. It's the amperage. Like if you have 50,000 volts, and there's no amps. You're not going to get fried.
I don't know
If you
either.
remember
I
the
would do that
electrical-
to Joe, and I loved it.
If you remember the electrical triangle, dude, you got amps, volts,
I'm waiting for it to go.
and the ohms. You remember the resistance?
Yeah.
You need resistance.
That's cool. It's got a little light to it, too.
Do it again. I'll pretend like I'm.
Hey, does the beam have to be on? That's what it means.
The
On like that.
the beam cannot be shut off. Yeah, the beam's always on.
The beams are on the
Yeah, the beam is for the beam is for the probe.
This is more than 50,000.
Hold on.
The beam is for the probe.
See, what surprised me is that there's batteries in there that can put that amount of volts out. It's
Taser
crazy.
pulse.
I looked up Pulse Taser or Pulse Taser. Where the fuck this thing's going?
Hold on, let me see it for a second.
Take a look at it.
So what seats again?
No.
No, you're good. I can.
Staring down the
Well, there's a
barrel
QR
of
code
a
on it. Scan the QR code. See
How
what it says.
do you do that?
shit?
Does you have
I've
QR
never
code
been able
scanner?
to do that, dude.
No, I don't have it.
Oh, I used to. I mean,
Do you just take out, like, you know, I think I got one. Hold on.
you might have a QR code scanner.
I'm
that
pretty
can
sure I
tell you
do,
what it is.
actually. Hold on.
You don't have a QR code scanner.
Everybody does. Q, you know, paper plane app,
Yeah, that's the same.
radio.com. There's Q come after R before. No.
That's what I go over here,
I
huh?
don't have one. What the fuck? You know what? I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm brave.
So what do you think, babe? Are you going to do this or no? You want
I
to do
don't
the
know, man. I'm test.
Whoa, I will tell you about that.
I can take it, though. I mean, shit, dude. I've had it worse.
Oh,
Say if you can take
should
it,
we,
taking it
hey,
to different things,
should we
bro.
test it on like some other shit?
Like, no, you don't.
Like I could zap this fucking. This,
No, that's like me. That's like you guys coming in my house and me like.
should I do this?
No,
Oh, here's what we
you're
could
just
do.
gonna melt it.
We could take this and put it up to your dome, and then put this there, and then see if it penetrates the plastic.
You're going to
Go
kill
for
him.
it.
Don't be a bitch, man.
You're not shocking me in the head, bro.
No, you're shocking this, bro. Plastic is not a conductor.
You
It's
know
a
what?
fucking. It's one of those resistors.
You know, give me that paper. Give me that paper. I'll shock myself in the leg. See if it does anything on paper. I don't think it will.
Brian's gonna shock himself, everybody. All right, we're doing this live. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh yeah, he's doing it. He's game on.
No, with this paper, because I don't think it will.
Is it in the
Oh,
shot?
that's kind of thin. No.
Is it in the shot?
Yeah, it's in the shot. All right, he's gonna try to shoot his leg. Oh my god.
Don't kill yourself.
Oh, come on now.
Oh,
You
I got it
got
right
you got the anticipation. Now it's really false advertising.
No, he wasn't gonna do it, man. He's not gonna do it.
Come
Well, what do you think,
on.
Don? I think the plastic thing to the dome is a good idea.
No, you're not.
No,
That's how they
very
kill cattle,
irresponsible.
dude.
I can't do that.
I bet you that these things kill fucking what are those tumors? I've actually used that one of these fucking things, that tumor, it would disintegrate the cancer cells and multiply and shit.
Yeah.
All right, so real quick,
Or
we'll
supercharge it.
before we hit buck 3, we can go a little bit over if we want. I think we'll do some but we gotta get into the wings.
Guys.
Okay, we ordered wings from. If you saw the picture earlier today on the Facebook page,
So no one's getting pepper spray. No one's getting Taze.
we're gonna do some more research.
I pepper sprayed myself before.
Well, you want to do pepper spray right now? We got pepper spray.
Sweet Taze.
I've been hit with
I
pepper
got to
spray.
try it.
It ain't that bad.
Pepper spray. We can wash your eyes out, bro. It's okay. You can just wash your eyes out.
I'll get a glass of water.
Go get some water in case he wants to do
It's
it.
like, you come to my house, Joe, and I say, drink this.
If you're getting pepper spray, you don't need a glass of water. You need the hose.
That's a good point. All right, we got wings today
You
from.
don't need a glass of water. Just
We got wings from Fatheads Wings. Or Fatheads is known for a beer, the local beer brewery around
Was
here.
it fatheads?
Yeah, those Fatheads today. They got a new place on Middleborough. They're starting to franchise ones. I don't really like when they start doing that because the quality just goes down. But what do you think, Tom?
Did you try the wings?
The wings are gone by the time Brian.
Oh,
got here.
Okay, never
I
mind.
thought
So
they
he-
were pretty good. They could have tasted better.
Oh, I'm a wing
Honestly,
guy. I love
the teriyaki. I mean,
I really didn't catch on to the teriyaki flavor at all.
That was teriyaki. I kind of liked them, man. I thought they were pretty meaty. I like these some of the best, honestly.
yeah, some of them were. Some of them
I'm
were.
gonna give it.
a little bit desired.
I'm gonna give it 87. I thought they were really good, man. The sauce was good. I thought they were meaty, like a nice thick black roll. Hey, dope. So what's up, baby? That was
I
pretty
think-
good. I thought the sauce was
stun
good.
gun challenge is an automatic veto, is because you guys don't have everybody here.
Oh, Pat would have probably got stun gun. That's right.
I think Pat would have.
That would have gone for it.
So it's
He's down
not
for it.
not fair for me to be the silent call.
You are his
I'm
villain.
not the original.
That's
guy.
true. That's true.
You
I'm
just hold on
just
to
a
it for a week,
special
right?
guest.
Yeah. So tune in next week to see if everybody.
No,
does.
you guys should calm down. You guys should stick to Hot Wheels. Let's go, Mace. I'm telling you, man. Let's do paintball first.
Ooh, a paintball.
I have a
No.
paintball gun.
Paintball.
Oh, let's do a quick look around the garage, man. What can we fucking just do?
What can we
crazy?
stab people with?
Yeah, or we can knock somebody in the dome with one of those fucking saws.
Boom.
Now,
Oh, yeah,
we
so
can cut a
some-
toe off, Big Lebowski style.
Some 1904 shears.
We could have Big Lebowski.
I'll
somebody's
take a
toe.
broom to the back. How about that?
All right, so let's do this. Okay, out there in TV land. Oh, man, let's
65.
65 from Tom of the Wings. What do you get the wings down?
I'll go 75.
75. Okay. All right, we're gonna do. Pat obviously wasn't here, so we can't do Pat.
Do math later.
Yeah, we can do the math later as we go on. All right, out there in TV land, we're gonna vote for next week. We're gonna get Pat to do it, or we'll get somebody to do it. Should we do the taser or should we do the pepper spray for next week? Vote now.
Oh, I missed a lot of things I wanted to say too, man. Thank you for having me, Joe. Thanks, guys.
Vote now. Well, we got five
Chill.
live viewers. Vote now. The first, majority wins. Pepper spray or taser. We'll get somebody to do it. Guaranteed. If Pat doesn't do it, I'll do it.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed right now.
I would like to put in for the fact I am still abstaining from
If
both.
you die, I'm gonna bring you back to life and kill you.
All right, so out there in TV land, hurry up, vote
Your
somebody.
daughter said if you die, she's gonna bring you back to life and kill you.
No, maybe they didn't hear it. Maybe the feed was jumbled there for a moment. All right, so out there right now, we're soliciting for. Is this the
I
line?
want somebody to
Oh,
get
it's the line.
fucked.
Let me see that straight.
I want somebody to get
Out there
fucked.
right now,
I
we're
want somebody
voting.
to get fucked.
If you want to text us, put that back.
I'm ready to
I
have
want
a real
somebody to
debate.
get
Put right now. You can text us, message us, or you can that flood alert is over in 15 minutes. So I'll be off the phone soon. If you want to text us and let us know what do you want, the taser or the pepper spray, vote now. Vote now. Adobe, you might be the only one, so vote. Pick it now. Hurry.
Yeah, hit me up at Brian. I don't do shit.
Brian's not on Twitter, I don't think. All right, pepper
Actually, I'm a
spray
game
got voted by Adobe. Does anybody else want to vote? If not, we're just going to go with the pepper spray. We'll have the taser here too in case Pat wants to do both.
No,
All right,
no,
so-
let's wait
What's
till
that?
some
None
more.
by many.
No, my man.
Love by
Let's wait
few.
till
Love
some
my
more.
feeling very about all. All right, anybody got anything
No,
going on
let's
this week
wait till some more.
with the we're not going to commit to any shows because we committed to 2 and we don't show up, man. It happens, you know.
I blame you, man.
It is. I'm a lazy motherfucker.
Yeah,
really.
you guys gotta work at the Kinks,
I don't
man.
think I have any shows coming up this week.
And I get so tired during the week, dude. It's like, fuck. Especially after I've been working, it's like, man. I wish some of these mics would be on the weekend, man.
Going on Facebook?
Eat a spider.
Nobody wants us to eat a spider.
That.
Find me a spider, Nick. I'll eat a spider. I'll do that.
Oh!
Remember the
What
nasty
you
shit
do?
we used to eat all the time, Joe?
Find the hottest
With
pizza.
concoctions.
Do you remember I came up with that shot?
One
called
ain't a
nothing
bad
else?
idea.
Mayonnaise,
Sauce, mayonnaise, mustard.
Did I say mayonnaise and 151 Everclear?
Everything that's at a restaurant, and then
And we just took everything in the refrigerator. This is what we did back in the day. Now we had this house on Thrush, and we took hot
You guys
sauce.
together had a house?
No, me and my buddy Chris Kramer did, but we
was all buddies.
yeah, everybody lived over. There was a first neighborhood house we all had together. So we all fucking I keep fucking
What about the
Oh,
what are you doing?
That's horrible.
227
It's like
divided by
pickle
3.
juice and mustard and shit.
Yeah, and we took that.
119?
Oh,
No. 109.
75.6 is the average
You
for
are
them.
way off.
They go into second place. So Fedez is in second place. All right, but Brian, you still need 3 more.
I don't know, man. I don't feel right. I don't feel good. Me, I left field because I've been wanting to do this.
Donald
Check it
Trump.
out. Yeah, I know. What are you guys
I checked
thinking?
it for
You guys have really just named names off the top of your head. Let me read some of the
Yeah, it
names.
was a completely random thing.
What
Okay,
else
come
was we talking about before we just
Yeah,
get
'cause you guys named some
Was that just the
weird
wings and then-
shit, man.
We got to finish that list before we go, baby.
Let's see.
Out there in TV land, if you got some names for Brian, bro, you want White Snake to be on that
No,
list? He's
I
already
know
got it.
who's gonna be on this, man. Somebody picked Johnny Knoxville. I mean, come
That was
on,
me, dude.
Queen Elizabeth, off the wall, dude.
Oh yeah.
Tony
All over.
Danza, Willie Nelson. You really think Willie Nelson is gonna die in the next decade?
I was.
Bro, if anything, Ozzy Osbourne. Ooh, that's a good
Put him on there. Ozzy
But
Osbourne.
he-
Don't we say
He's gonna
Sting?
leave at least another
They were all
7
Sting.
years.
Sting was all Sting. Sting was recommended. Sting the wrestler.
Yeah, I don't know, he
Sting.
did a lot of
Sting
drugs.
will leave. I would say Bono before Sting.
So
because
put that.
Bono would
Okay,
be
there you go.
like left.
Close it out with Bono.
Did
Sting.
Did he die? I think Sting died.
No, he
No,
only his career lost Triple H.
He's going on, man.
All right,
No,
so,
the singer.
The singer, not the
I know,
wrestler.
I know.
He's a good guy.
All right, so you want Bono?
No. I don't
Who
want.
else?
I feel bad now. I feel like I'm putting bad juju out there in the world.
Nobody on the list has died yet. Nobody on the list has died yet.
This is like a good
This
list.
is gonna be recorded
You still
forever.
need 4 people.
So fucking.
All right, we're gonna fill your list
list
for you. Sting.
Sting.
Who was the other one he was just talking about? I think
Ozzy Osbourne.
you went Ozzy. No wait, did somebody pick Ozzy?
I think so.
All right, Ozzy.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna watch this later. I'm gonna.
And who else did he pick? Who else did we pick for him?
No, you fat fuck.
Oh, who's the guy from Gilligan's Island? Is he dead already?
I think all the Gilligan's Island.
I thought you stopped a long time ago because I really want to talk about some good stuff.
We can do another show after this, just for people on the phone. Ozzy, wait, Gilligan's Island. What's Jim Neighbors? Is he still dead?
Let's talk about facts, guys.
I mean, you should really have that point.
Yeah, if you want to have the microphone, you
towards you.
I thought we was done.
No, we're still on.
We're still live. You still have 2 more picks on your desk pool. Hey, Dolby, who else? Yeah, Dolby, pick his last 2 guys for us.
Let me freaking.
Unless Brian interrupts you.
I'm good. Come on.
Magnum PI. Who's the Magnum PI? Tom Selleck.
Yeah, no, Tom Selleck's
This
been with us
is
for a
Taze.
while.
All right,
He's
Tom-
random though.
Tom Selleck. Okay, it's that. Okay, one more, Dope. Sweet. Who we got? Yeah. All right, so Tom Selleck's number 9. We need one more pick for Brian.
Jay Leno.
Pete, what's the guy from the Cincinnati Reds?
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose.
I was just about to say that.
All right, actually, we need 2 more guys. So Dolby, give 1 more guys.
Pete Rose. No.
Because Pat had Jerry Lewis. You're right.
Someone black.
Someone black. Oh no,
That's
Denzel
right.
Washington. Denzel Washington.
No, Denzel ain't going nowhere.
No,
I think I'm the only one who picked.
Morgan Freeman ain't
Morgan
going
Freeman. That's a good
nowhere.
one. That's a good one.
All the random, but let me think. Oh,
Nobody wants a black guy. She said you gotta pick a black
there's
guy.
gotta be a black guy out there. I want to see like.
What about
Gucci
Uncle
Mane.
Phil?
Gucci Mane.
Uncle Phil?
There, I gotta know.
I think Uncle
Is he
Phil's
still
dead.
alive? I
No,
thought,
Yeah, Uncle Phil's
dead.
dead.
I thought he
Uncle
died.
Phil's
Will
dead.
Smith did like a.
What about Alfonso Romero?
No,
The
he's
Carlton.
only lived for a long time.
His
I
career's
don't
only
know
been-
bad juju out there.
Steve Morgan's always
Steve Urkel.
Oh, Jaleel White.
Jaleel White, no, he's.
What about Chris Rock?
He's doing good. No,
Chris
he's
Tucker?
doing- They're all doing good, man.
Eddie Murphy. Oprah.
God
Oprah's
bless
good one.
everybody.
Oprah's Tracy
Tracy
Morgan.
Morgan.
I don't want.
Oprah's got enough money to live forever.
No, Stedman, Oprah's husband. Pick that guy.
Does he count as a celebrity?
Yeah, he's well known.
We all know who he is.
Yeah, the second you don't say his name, you know who he is. You want to go with Stedman?
He is not committed to anybody.
All right, we're good. Let's vote. Stedman or Oprah?
No.
We can't keep people all night, man.
Rip Taylor.
Is that
Rip Taylor.
Rip Taylor.
Rip Taylor.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
All right, that concludes Brian's death list. So we got it here. We'll post that.
I'm gonna
here
pick one more young person.
on the page. That's 10 already. We got
That's
you're good. Pete Rose and Sting were the other 2. All right, so that's next week. Tune in live at 9:30. We're gonna guarantee to pepper spray someone, either me or Pat. Pat turns
No,
down.
hey!
No, the vote was for pepper spray, so we'll have a taste here too. We can probably convince Pat to do both. We'll see. But yeah, we have the new subscribe button right down by Tom's by Tom's junk right down there. To about an inch away from Tom's junk is to just click
Just
that
touch
button.
the super dad and subscribe.
But now listen, if you're watching on your phone, if you're watching like this, you can't see the subscribe button. You got to turn your phone like this, watch the landscape, and it's on the side right there. Okay.
And we just got set up the Patreon. So if anyone wants to help us buy some wings or some
Lights.
get some better lighting than this old crusty
Yeah,
thing.
well, as always, the T-shirts are for sale on our Facebook page. If you don't want to buy that T-shirt, we're gonna have other T-shirts coming up. But if you want to help, donate, and help, run our PBS style show here.
Yeah.
Please,
Brought to
any
you
little
by
bit helps.
It's perfect though.
Any little bit helps,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Because we're just 4 guys from wherever, man. We're just trying to do our
Could
thing.
you imagine people walking around downtown Cleveland wearing an I Love STD?
I'm telling you, everybody's
So
wearing
yeah,
a
so
shirt.
it's patreon.com/STD podcast.
And there should be, if you're watching this on the record, on the replay, there should be a link in the somewhere up in the floating area, or in the doobly-doo. Either below or floating up.
Next week is the 8th show.
Oh, that's right. Next week is our. Now listen, most podcasts end after 7 shows, so next week is our big 8th show spectacular. We'll probably be dressed up. There may be some fancier food, some fancier wings,
I'm not
stuff like
dressing
that.
up, sir.
I'll get you a bow tie. Don't worry.
We have a little, there you go.
I dress up all the time.
And we might get a tattoo going next week too, because Pat might get a tattoo. So you got the process. You got the guaranteed tasing. You got the 8th show spectacular. We're dressed up. Pat getting tased and maybe a tattoo. There's no reason for you not to like and subscribe and show it next week. at 9:30.
Yeah.
Every Friday. Every Friday, next Friday especially, because it's the 8th show spectacular. Join us live from North Olmsted, Ohio, baby. All right, we'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
What's happening? Tappy test.